What's up, guys? Sorry, waking up this morning. What's up, Uncle Smoke? What's up, Pawn, Wood, John, Bad? I'll get that in just a second. Let me do a few things. Honestly, I'm kind of mad. Last 2 days, I've been having like acid reflux problems, and freaking Amazon. I order off of Amazon some like low acid coffee so I could drink some like low acid stuff in the morning, and they tell me it's gonna be here by last night. And then last night rolls around and they're literally like, oh, we're one stop away. And then instead, the delivery driver screwed it up. And now I'm still don't have my food, my coffee. First world problems, but still. What's up, John? All right. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me type this out. All right. So what's Bitcoin doing today? All right, guys. Here we go. We got our little scrolling symbol. Let me catch back up with the chat. What's up, Lucas? What's up, Jack? Yeah, that's kind of how I feel, Jack, for sure. EV continuation, maybe. Yeah, Lucid's definitely one to pay attention to. Here's Lucid. Lucid flying up, making one of the hugest squeezes this week out of any stock, up there to 37.80s. Huge moves for Lucid. Ridiculous moves up. Dude, what is playing on my list this morning? What the heck is that? Bro, so they got this music, and it's supposedly trap music, but it's by some dude in a turtleneck. This is the guy that makes this music. This is him. This is him. This guy makes this music. What? I don't understand, you know? I mean, you can use margin on all the stocks on TOSBS. Whether you can short the other stocks. What's up, Jesus? Good morning, brother. Good to see you here, man. Whether you can short is a different story. You can use margin on anything, but whether you can short is completely different. The way you check to see whether something is shortable is you just go to this and you'll see a, where is it? Why isn't it on this chart? I guess it's only on my main chart. Let me take a picture of this so you can see it. So like on a normal chart, you'll see something like this here. Mostly large blue chip companies are going to be shortable, but like on a normal chart, you'll see ETB. It stands for easy to borrow. If it says HTB or NTB, you either got to locate shorts or they don't have shorts available. One or the other. What about BBIG today, guys? BBIG's been flying. You know, it's up like 10-15% yesterday. Nice moves over $5. Watching that. JSPR up big in pre-market too. JSPR, no volume though. It's a Friday though, so you know, not really unexpected. What's up, Jan? Thank you, bro. I'm already up 125%. What's up, Jan? Hey, thank you for becoming a member, dude. Appreciate the support. Hey, well, thank you, Jan. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I'm checking out crypto market now. I haven't really seen it too much today. Wow, so the crypto market's up again today. Bitcoin's the only thing that's not up. Ethereum's up about 4%. Mana is up freaking 53%. BAT is up 18.4%. CHR is up 13%. OGN is up about 8.5%. YGG is up 20%. Game is up 12.6%. What else we got? RACA is up 38%. AXS, MBOT. We got a lot of stuff in crypto. Army is still up 158%. Shiba is down slightly, but you know, nothing's gonna hold. And honestly, if we look at the Shiba chart, it honestly looks really good to be real here. Like if we look at the Shiba chart, while yeah, it's down today, this is just consolidation, and so I think we can see that consolidation here. Like look at that consolidation. So I'm watching like 60 cents. They're like 60, not 60 cents, 60 whatever that is. The 60 price. JSPR trying to move up, but yeah, we got some stuff making moves today. We're still going to look at fun. We're still going to look at DWAC. We're going to look at Mark. We're going to look at JSPR. Hey, but yeah, thank you, Jan. I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, it's down slightly, but again, if you know it, if you're looking at Shiba in terms of like momentum patterns, it's pretty strong looking. I mean, look, it made a huge move up and then it's consolidating, holding over 60. That's usually a pretty good move. Still watching DWAC. DWAC is still holding 700% still, roughly. You know, it went from 10 to 7. So it's still holding pretty good percentages there too. Anything else you guys see here? MBTCR. The heck is this? ABIO. ABIO is volatile to say the least. And we can glance to see what's going on with ABIO here. ABIO is Arca Biopharma. They had a safety committee recommend their trial to continue unchanged. And it's up because of that. The Aspen Data and Safety Monitoring Committee recommended continuing the phase 2B clinical trial to the completion based on interim analysis of efficacy and safety data for ABIO. That's the reason this one's up. It's up to over $3. We'll watch it to see if it holds. Man, I'm not really feeling that good, man. And I don't know what it is. Like, I woke up this morning and I just have tons of acid in my stomach. I can just feel it. I didn't even eat anything before bed last night, which is the weirder thing, you know? And like, I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with me. I kind of got like cold chills. It's weird. It's weird. Drink some tea. And then, yeah, we got PHUN. We got BBIG on the move. But Sheeb looks good. Let's see if BBIG can hold over $5. Everything else is pretty slow. Like, if we're looking at it in terms of gainers here, this is it. Slow day relative to a lot of these other days this week, but hey. VYGR, maybe? Slow day, man, compared to all the other days we've had this week, unfortunately. Can y'all not hear the music? Can y'all not hear the music? Let me know if that's better. Music's playing. Oh, did I not share the music? My bad. Hold on. My bad, guys. Give me 1 second. All right. What's your favorite stock today, guys? Let's ask, because it's kind of slow right now. Okay, there we go. What are you watching the most this morning, guys? Let me know. DWAC solo. Do you think Lucid? Yeah, I think Lucid's probably a really interesting one to watch. Lucid, some of the biggest percentage gains this morning, to be honest. And Lucid is up huge percentages, man. This thing was at 24%. Let's see what kind of percentages this one was actually up. It was at 23 before. It's up to 37s. $161%. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hey, it's pretty solid. What's up, Papa G? What's up, Cheddar? What's up, Bree? Yeah, Lucid, one of my favorites. OCGN went crazy. What happened to OCGN a few days ago? But OCGN's up nicely too today. It's up to 1040s, 1050s, so it looks good. I can't check Ortex, but what I can check is my app. Let me pull the app up. All right, guys. But yeah, OCGN's popping up. DWAC still battling some of these levels that we're watching here. All right, so Lucid is what some people wanted me to check. Here's Lucid. Let's see what the numbers are here. So I'm showing, that can't be right. That can't be right. These numbers have got to be off. I'm showing 100. Nah, that can't be right. Now I do got to check the Ortex data. I mean, I'm showing 117% short float. That can't be right. Let me look at Vortex then. So for Lucid, Vortex data, I'm showing 8.3% estimated short interest. I'm showing 56 million. Percentage of the free flow loan is about 8.7%. Days to cover is about 1.74. Utilization is about 68. Cost to borrow is about 0.96 for Vortex data. John, does it hurt me buying back into a stock that has a wash sale? What do you mean a wash sale? Wash sale rule just means that you can't write off something that you've already. Okay, so basically, a wash sale rule means that you can't write off something that you can't. Okay, if you lose money on a symbol, say I lose money on AMD, right? Say I lose 500 on AMD, and then I decide to trade AMD again within 30 days of me losing that $500. The wash sale rule means that I cannot write that off. I cannot write off the previous $500 loss on AMD, and I'm assuming they have this rule to keep people from just building up a bunch of fake losses, because it's like, okay, if I lose $500 on AMD and then a day later I make 2,000, I shouldn't be able to write off that $500 loss, because really, if we're talking about the entire stock of AMD, if I made 2K after that, then I'd still be up 1.5K. And so writing off that $500 loss would be fraudulent. And that's why the wash sale rule is there. Basically says that you can't write off anything. You can't write off a loss on a stock that you've traded more than once within a 30-day period, is the rule. Something like that. It's close to that. I'm not sure if that's exactly what it is, but hey, we'll see. You know, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. All right, guys. Sorry, catching back up on the chat. Yeah, I saw MMAT fly and then kind of pull back. What the heck? It's the same song I just listened to. All right. What happened to these though, dude? Like, okay, this is the reality. Like, I woke up this morning and I looked at a lot of these stocks at like 2 a.m. And a lot of these stocks ran really nicely yesterday. What happened to them in pre-market? MMAT dropped, DWAC dropped, and DWAC's back over 70, so it's still looking okay. But like, why did all these penny stocks just tank all of a sudden in pre-market this morning? It's kind of weird. XELA is popping up too. It's at 201s now. Here, let me check all these guys. Give me 1 second. Let me catch back up on the chat. Yeah, no worries, Papa. DBVT. What kind of vibe am I feeling for DWC and PHUN? I'm not sure. I mean, these are still holding pretty solid gains. At least DWC certainly is. Both of these are still up over 400%. And so, you know, we're watching these to see what kind of gains they hold. You know, DWAC is still holding roughly 700% gains. PHUN is up like 4 something, but it's still a pretty good percentage, 400 and something percent. So, you know, still pretty solid gains here for these two, and we're gonna watch them. We're just gonna see where support holds. Right now, currently, we've got GFAI popping up here. GFAI. And we'll go over some technical levels in a few minutes for those two stocks. We got GFAI on the move here. They announced a strategic partnership. With MG Group, which is a specialist to lead a comprehensive strategic investor relations and financial communications program across key markets. So they basically did a deal with another company for GFAI. It's popping up a little bit. The float itself is 7.7 million. If we look at it in terms of short float here, I don't know why my short data is all skewed. And to be honest, entering this, I'm not getting any data here. Oh yeah, there we go, GFAI. What the heck? This isn't right. That's not right. AMD. 5.7. Okay, that's right. Apple. Right, so I'm just trying to check my app to make sure the short data is showing okay. It looks like it's just a little skewed for, yeah, 18% short float on Apple, 511 million float. That's right. DBVT. We got all right, big pop up for DWAC though. Look at DWAC pop. It's up to 71s almost, back up there. What happened to MMAT and all the other ones? Best MRAI moving. Yeah, MRAI is up to 620s. Watching 620s. Looks good. Let's see why this one's at MRAI. 7 million in the float, pretty small float. Form 424B4 was filed. Looks like it opened for trade at 438. This is a recent IPO. IPO'd back on the 27th. So it's up. It succeeded pretty well from the IPO. The IPO price was at 438. $4 a share, I mean. So $4 a share opening. It's at 620s now. So it's doing pretty good for MRAI. We got Best here, BEST. BEST starting to rip up. I saw a few people mention this one. It's up to 265s for BEST. Big rip. I see something here that said that they're going to sell their express business in China. So Best Incorporated has agreed to sell its express delivery business in China to J&T Express Company Limited, a PRC limited liability company with a logistics services provider at RMB 6.8 billion. 1.1 billion enterprise value. They expect to receive 0.6 billion for the express delivery business in cash and close the sale in the first quarter of 22. It does not include any of their other businesses, namely supply chain management, freight, U-Cargo, and global. So yeah, basically, they agreed to sell their express delivery business in China to J&T Express Company. Is the reason this is up. And if we're looking at the actual numbers behind this stock, the data it shows they've got about 380 million outstanding shares, so less than that in the float, but seems to be potentially a larger float stock, but I'm not 100% sure here. We're gonna have to wait and see. I also see like WIMI starting to creep up, and this is one that ran historically. WIMI, this one's up pretty big too. If we're looking at WIMI here, it's a hologram stock. Less than 90 million in the float. Augmented reality / hologram stock. We'll see what happens with this one too. There's another one that Jan mentioned earlier. He said IINN. It ripped yesterday. It just didn't hold. It ripped all the way up until about 11 o'clock market time, and then it just crashed back down. Why did it crash like this, though? That's the question. Was it just a big drop? Like, what happened here for IINN? Let me see. This is Inspira Technologies. Got halted a few times yesterday. Not seeing any news to justify this move, though. So a lot of people weren't seeing any news. They did have third quarter results drop on Wednesday. Or no. It didn't have third quarter results drop Wednesday or anything. So we do have DWAC popping up. It's at 7120s here. 7120s. All right, so MMAT was because Facebook's news Meta rebrand. Yeah, I saw that. Facebook's still going to be Facebook, just to put it into perspective, but their broader company is going to be called Meta because they're going to be focusing more on those technologies. But Facebook is still going to be Facebook. They're not replacing the name of the actual social media like app or platform. What they're changing the name of is the ownership company. It's not going to be Facebook as a broad company. It's going to be Meta as the broad company, and then Facebook is going to be one of its social media platforms, if that makes sense. I saw a lot of people saying, Facebook is changing its name to Meta, and they kind of are, like the main company is, but the reality is Facebook is still going to be called Facebook. Just the company that owns Facebook is going to be called Meta now from my understanding. I could be wrong though, I guess. Yeah, we got DBVT up 350s. We got ATEN, ABIO. We got BEST. So we got some stuff moving. It's definitely a slower day, though. It's a Friday, guys, so y'all just be careful. We had a good day yesterday. We made like $70 in stocks. Not too shabby, though. We'll see what we get. What are you guys watching the most today, guys? Like I said, let me know. AEHR. I'm sorry, let me catch back up. METX. Yeah, METX still looks good. Yeah, METX has been ripping up yesterday. Big spike right before the close yesterday as well. So METX is still at like 60 cents right now. Really nice move over the VWAP period. I've said this many times before, but my favorite catalyst, my favorite strategy really in the market is when a stock maintains below the VWAPs for an extended period of time during intraday and then rips over the VWAP with good volume and holds support over it. That's usually really indicative of future strength. And so you can see the volume come in here. You can see the rip over VWAP and the hold of support, and then boom, just a beautiful upward move after that. That's why it's my favorite kind of spark in some of these momentum plays. But yeah, METX looks really good. Great day at the end of the day yesterday, and we'll see if it continues. Again, we're still watching PHUN and like BBIG too. Here's BBIG. All right, so IINN signs a strategic agreement with WAAS Group for the deployment of 1,040 ART systems. Yeah, exactly, Tanvir. What's up, Joan? Slab, AGC. Yeah, I saw AGC a lot. AGC is a short play, or a short squeeze play, I mean. So like if we look at my app and we look up the short data for AGC, you can see like the short float is 35%, pretty heavy. 50 million float too, pretty small. Short volume is high. Market cap is small, so it's a small cap, large, heavily shorted stock with a smaller float. You know, so it's a short squeeze play, in my opinion. Maybe not, but who knows? We got CADE, which gapped up and then didn't really do much. We got GFAI here. We got a few people talking about this one. You know, nice little rip, kind of pulling back under the VWAP though. We'll see if it actually holds over those levels for GFAI. So yeah, so company reported it has engaged international investor relations company MZ Group to lead strategic investor relations. So a deal with MZ Group for GFAI. Yeah, PHUN holding at 450s here, and I think a lot of people are waiting to see how we react to 450s. You know, we put in that big move the other day, and we're still holding most of these gains. You know, we started off at like $1 a few days ago, and then we're currently at 450. So still holding most of those gains. And then you can see like DWAC just recently popped up in pre-market as well. So all of that looks pretty good. What squeeze what? So this is an app, guys. It's called Squeeze. It's a programmed app that I have programmed here. It's called Squeeze. Again, if you don't, you know, here's the actual program. But it's an app. You can download it on the Google Play Store currently. It shows you free data. My goal was just to make a free app for people to be able to look up short float data. So I can look up like AMC here. And it gives me AMC's float short data, short float of 18%, float of 511 mil, short float volume or short volume of 23%, short volume of 5.3 mil, volume of 23 million, and it's all free. So it gives you free data. You can go to SEC filings here and see like what the latest SEC filing is for any specific stock. And again, the best part is it's free. And so if you want to check it out, it's only available currently for Android. We're working on the iOS app, but it's coming. But if you want to download it for Android currently, you can. Here's the link. Check it out. I'm put back on some music. Well, Redrift, regardless of what it looks like, bro, we've got like hundreds of downloads, hundreds of daily users. So, who cares what it looks like? It's free data. That's all it is. Yeah, GFAI, good volume. Well, let's watch $70 for DWAC. That's what we're really looking at, is $70. IONQ. Yeah, IONQ spiking up to 1511s. Looks good. Solid. Strong. Alf. Hey, thank you, E-Rock. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, like I said, the goal is to just create a free app for people. Like I tried to figure out what kind of data people were charging for, and I tried to find APIs that gave it away for free, and then just built an app based off of that free data, so people could have that information for free without needing to pay for it. So yeah, that's kind of the point of the app. We got BEST up there to 260s. Thank you, John. I appreciate you, bro. We got BEST ripping up, IONQ looking strong too. ABIO is trying at least today as well. MRAI is breaking highs. This is a recent IPO. It's up to 660s. Right. BKKT, what to expect? I'm not sure with this one, man. This one just kind of crashed down yesterday. I'm not sure. We'll watch it, but who knows? EMO is pretty slow, brother. I don't know if you're talking about a coin or a stock, Jacob, but EMO, the stock, has zero volume today, brother. Looks like throughout all of yesterday, it had less than like 50,000 shares of volume traded. So it's just not something I would generally want to trade, to be honest here. Daily chart looks okay, though. Daily chart honestly looks really good, but it's just not something I'm going to day trade, but we could watch it for like a swing trade. I just don't know enough about the company. Very low liquidity stock, not usually my forte. Clean Bridge Energy, 13 million in the float. So it's a small float. It does pay a dividend as well, so that's good. It looks like more of an investing / swing trading stock, and it doesn't look bad in those terms. GFAI. Yeah, I feel you, Jacob. So are you a long or short bias trader? I mean, I'm mostly a scalper, so I'll scalp either direction. I'm not really biased in either direction. It just depends on what happens. Yesterday I traded DWAC. I traded what was the other one? It was DWAC and like something else. So I traded some of the big moving penny stocks yesterday, but I also traded Apple, AMD. So I'm not really super. I'm selective over the stocks I trade, but if it has good volume, I'll trade it. GFAI falling down a little bit. We got HEXO, we got IO, GFAI. Not really holding. We're gonna see what happens there too. IONQ. Yeah, IONQ looks good. It's popping up here. Let's see if we can find a reason for this. IONQ 192 mil in the float. Hey, my man Clinton, what's up, brother? Crypto world, have you seen or heard about Dogelon Mars? Elon trying to buy on crypto.com but having difficulty. It even got a cute comic book theme. What's the symbol? I'm looking up the symbol right now. Oh, it's ELON. Oh, it's ELON is the symbol. Yeah, I don't know where to buy that thing, man. I could check out BitGet, but it's so new. I doubt they have this one. Let me see. Yeah, they don't have that one. Yeah, I don't know where to buy it. Never heard of it. Well, that's dope. Hey, I appreciate the $10, Clinton. I'm looking at IONQ, but no, I'm looking up some stuff about that stock. I just don't know anything about it. I'm looking at CoinGecko here for it, and this is the current CoinGecko chart. Not looking too bad, not looking that bad. Look, here's the chart. Looks pretty good. I mean, the last 24 hours, 7-day, 14-day, 30-day, 90-day, 180-day. 180-day has kind of been, 90-day looks good. The last 3 months have been good. But, like, if we look at it on the yearly chart, this thing popped all the way up to whatever this is. And, yeah, it's ripping up. It's ripping up in the last month or so, back since October 6th. But it's slowing down a little bit, so we'll see what happens there. I'm still looking at IONQ, but I appreciate the donation, brother. Some people are saying it's on Pancake Swap as well, if you're looking for it. Okay, yeah, it's on Pancake Swap. They're saying freaking Pancake Swap. I hate Pancake Swap, bro. I really do. Like, crypto is confusing enough sometimes, but needing to buy some, pink sparkly dust to buy such and such crypto, it's like it makes you jump through way too many hoops. Pancake Swap was designed by a freaking 8-year-old prodigy or something because it makes you jump through a bunch of hoops. It's like, yeah, you can buy this coin, but first you need to swap out your pink sparkly dust with pancakes. And then with your pancakes, you buy syrup, and then you buy other, red rainbows until you finally get your Pancake Swap coin. And then you take that Pancake Swap coin and you swap it out for whatever. Freaking Pancake Swap. I've never used it, never enjoyed using it. It's been absolutely ridiculous. Like, I'm an adult. I don't like Pancake Swap. I know Pancake Swap has some of those coins that are early, but freaking ridiculous. Anyways, we got IONQ rip it up. Thank you, though, Clinton. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, dude. But they do say they have it on Pancake Swap, Clinton, if you want to go through those hoops, brother. We got Cade. Best. Look at Best. Best just broke pre-market highs, guys. So Best is up to 270s. Looking solid. Pulling back now. Best is pulling back. It's at 270s. Yeah, and I'm just saying that pancake swap stuff from experience, man. Every time I've tried to use pancake swap, I've never figured it out. And I feel like I'm a pretty smart dude. But like I try to figure out how to buy stuff on pancake swap, and I feel super dumb, you know. So IONQ, man, I mean, I see the move. I can see why it moved too. I mean, we can look up all the data behind it. IONQ is up after they put out something that said yesterday that they were going to report their third quarter financial results on the 15th of November. They also had an article done on the 26th by one of their partners. Had some block trades come in earlier in the week, but that's the data I'm seeing for IONQ. I don't know any other reason it's up. Could be just related to some of these other stocks, but the daily chart looks interesting. You know, we'll see what happens on the daily chart here for IONQ, but it's interesting enough for sure. Who knows if it'll hold, but we're watching it. Yeah, it's not that I can't use pancake swap. I'm sure if I really had motivation to figure it out, I would, but I don't have that motivation to figure it out. It's one of those things where it's probably a little confusing at first, but like once you do it enough, you'll probably get it. I'm just kind of joking around. Redrift. Like I could probably figure it out. It's just I haven't had any motivation to. Here's DBVT, guys. DBVT up, Best up, GFAI up. So, you know, these are all running. We got PHUN, BBIG. You know, BBIG is kind of consolidating. We're watching $5. We're going to see what happens. Top 3 most mad moments in my life was trying to buy SafeMoon on Pancake Swap a few months ago. I believe it. Yeah, Lucid, guys, is one of the biggest rips in the last week. You know, it's pulling back a little bit now. But do you think Lucid holds here? This is a really good question. Let's ask. You think Lucid holds over 35 in pre-market today? Let's see what the chat thinks, guys. All right, guys. Sorry. All right, yeah. Here's the question. Do you think Lucid holds over 35, and if so, why? Or why not? Let me know. Because Lucid's right back down on that $35 level. The previous closing price is right there. Hey, what's up, Clinton? HUDI is at 16 straight green days. Yeah, HUDI strong. Yeah, it's definitely a slower morning, but we still got some stuff here. We got GFAI, we got BEST, we got DBVT. BEST is kind of one of the best looking ones, to be honest, right now. We still got METX that's popping up after yesterday's day. XELA is up, Excella. We've got JSPR that's technically up on low volume, but yeah, BEST, GFAI, BEST. They both look pretty solid. GFAI and Best. Best is probably the stronger looking stock this morning. And then we do have DWAC, which is up to $70 here. DWAC up to $70. So here's the question. So let's see what everybody's saying. So I think Lucid might stay up until future catalyst, but I'm bullish on the stock on all terms. Yeah, I feel you. CXDC was delisted today. What happens now? Did people lose their money? Well, it depends on what you mean by delisted. Was it completely like taken off? A lot of the time, what will happen is these stocks will be delisted to like the pink sheets. So, you know, sometimes traders will either get compensated for it or it'll go to the pink sheets and then they'll just own shares on the pink sheet market. Chat, let me know what you guys think of this for CXDC. Hoping for a $33 buy in Lucid. Interesting. Lucid had 34 billion in offerings in the chamber. New product rollout. Nice car equals price goes up. Yeah, for sure. Best catalyst. What's the reason BEST is up? I'm not sure. I could look it up and see what we can find. I think I tried to look this one up already once, and I think it did have a catalyst if I remember correctly. So yeah, BEST is going to sell their express business to J&T Express Company. It's a PRC limited liability company and a logistics service provider, and they're selling it for 6.8 billion RMB, which is about 1.1 billion enterprise value US. The best currently expects to receive about 0.6 billion for the express delivery business in cash and close the sale in the first quarter of 2022. That is the news that's popping best up. BEST. That's the reason BEST is up. Yeah, so that's exactly right, Tanvir. It may go to OTC. You might not lose all your money, but you're probably going to lose some if you're holding it. You know. DBGI who's watching it. I'm keeping it on my list today for DBGI, just because it moved yesterday. Now who knows if it's going to make a bounce back? It's still up, a pretty solid like 30% from yesterday. So we're still watching DBGI, but it's certainly down some. We want to see it hold over 350. We got MRAI, which is a recent IPO that IPO'd on the 27th. It's back up to the 650 level. Recent IPO making moves, so we can watch those as well. Yeah, no worries, Cheddar. BEST has a lot of large 100,000 sellers on the level 2 from 298, 3, and 305. So John, did you hear? We talked about this already, John. So did you hear us comment on it, brother? So like I said, it could either go to the pink sheets, it could either go to nothing. So if it goes to the pink sheets, you'll usually be able to kind of get some of your money back, but not all of it. I'm almost, usually. Again, all I can do is speculate on historical moves I've seen before. Can you check IRNT? Yeah, IRNT is up. First, I'm going to check my float here, my app here. Where'd my squeeze app go? I downloaded it. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. All right, so for IRNT, this is the data I'm seeing here. I'm showing a short float of 18.29%, a float of 24.1 million. Today's short volume is 33%, short volume of 6.6, volume of 20 mil, market cap of 1.46 bill. Buy rating of none. No buy ratings available here. The latest SEC filing for IRNT was a 424B3. Showing some of this data here. So we'll see what happens. Let me see if I can find some better data to put on and display on this app. So we got some good data here. Like some share stats. They show us the share short the prior month. Okay, yeah, we can add some of this data here. Let me add some of this, guys. And I think this data will be useful. Tell me if you like this data. All right. Tell me if you like this data here. All right. So we can add this here. And then we can show EOD data. What is this? EOD data dot share stats dot, what is this? Percent institutional. And then we can also add this. All right, so this should give us institutional ownership. And then to display it, we can just stick this here and display it after everything like that. All right, let's see what that looks like. Okay, yeah. We gotta change one thing here, which is just, yeah. Institution owned. And that should work. And we could even change the font size to like 11 to make it sure it fits on the page. All right, what do you guys? How do you guys like this? So we got institution owned, about 25.63% data now. Does that work? Y'all want to see that on the app? Let me know. You can see it right here. AGTC. But yeah, IRNT. With that said, Lucid bounced right off of that $35 level we talked about. We got Best here, still ripping up. Best is up to 260s. You know, we got DWAC consolidating at 70s. What's up, Juan? Hey, good morning, bro. Yeah, for sure, John. But yeah, guys, like I said, let me know if you want institutional ownership on the app. Because again, like I said, I just added it. I can change it to like green so you can see what I just added here. We can make this. We'll make this data white. There we go. And then now, again, you can see white here. Institution owned is about 25.6%. If we look at IRNT, which is the one that was originally requested, currently it's got about 40% institutional owned. Short float of 18.29%, float of 24 million, short volume ratio today of 33%, short volume of 6.7 mil, volume of 20.05 mil, market cap of 20 mil, market cap of 1 bill. And so that's the data here for IRNT, about 18.29% short float. AGTC. Now we got AGTC at 270s. Low volume though. I see CLEU start to show up here. Look at CLEU. It's starting to get some volume too, but it's still pretty light. MATC. We got DBVT. We got BST. And we got GFAI. GFAI is up to 360s. So GFAI is looking better and better, guys. And let's look at what the catalyst was for this. Yeah, GFAI is ripping. All right, so GFAI is up from they announced a strategic partnership today. All right, so GFAI is Guard Force AI, and they announced a strategic partnership with MZ Group to lead strategic investor relations and shareholder communications. So a deal with MZ Group to lead strategic investor relations and shareholder comms. So that's the news for GFAI. It's popping up too. I mean, if we're looking at the float is 7.7 million. So a very small float here for GFAI. And so when we got a small float like that, these do have potential to run when the float is that small, for sure. ATR up. Mark percentage change. What do you mean, Nikolai? Oh, John, I have a question here about TOS. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing as well, John, for the catalyst for GFAI. And the big thing is just to look to see if it holds the VWAP now. Well, I mean, he could, but he would have to sell Tesla. Ali B. So, like, he could buy all those things, but he would have to sell Tesla, which we know he's not going to do, you know. So it's not liquid. His net worth might be that, but it's not liquid. GFAI. Like I said, biggest thing is looking to see if it holds like 350 right here. 350. We're back over that now. That's right around the VWAP. That's a $0.50 level, and that's a lot of previously confirmed supportive resistance area too. So let's watch 350 for GFAI. All right, anyways, let me check on Nikolai's question. He said, John, I have a question about TOS. I'm trying it instead of TWS. How can I see the change percentage on the pre-market and TI watch list? it always shows 0%. I'm not sure, brother. I don't know how to do any of that stuff on TD Ameritrade. You know, like I'm using to judge my percentage moves. I'm just looking at Benzinga, or I'm just calculating it myself. So, you know, as for how to do that on TOS scanners, I don't really use TOS scans, unfortunately. I use mostly Benzinga scanners and a little bit of TradingView, depending on what it is. So, hope that makes sense. But yeah, I mean, DWAC, guys, if we look at this on a 5-minute chart, it's been pushing up the last few days. You know, it hit about $50 yesterday at its lows, or the day before yesterday at its lows, and it's been moving up some. We do have GFAI that's up to 360s, and so that looks pretty solid too. And if you guys want to, if you haven't tried out Benzinga, and again, I usually don't post affiliate links this early, but like if you want to use Benzinga, you can try them out completely free for 2 weeks. You don't even need a credit card. And so if any of you guys want scans and y'all want to try out the Benzinga scans that I'm using, again, you don't even need a credit card for this. You can check out Benzinga here. They're one of the few companies that I know of that allows you to, you know, try them out for free without putting your CC data in there, which is pretty dope. But if you, like I said, if you're interested, you can check them out here. Pretty interesting. Change percentage, I'm not sure what that is, but yes, you need mark percentage change. It will work. All right, so yeah, try that, Nikolai. What Evan's saying here. Yeah, DJ saying the same thing. He actually, yeah. So mark percentage change is what you want to do. All right, GFAI is a technical trader pick and pre by far with the Fibonacci retracement. Interesting. FinViz also, yeah. Look at the crypto world, man. Crypto world's flying today. Huge moves. Mana specifically. So MANA. Mana flying up to 130s, guys. Look at this move for Mana, MANA. Huge rip for this one. Monstrous move, to be honest here. Yeah, all Discords, dude. John, there's nothing we can really do about it unless I want to pay for a premium one, which again, I mean, it's everything we do is free, so it's like we just got to kind of tolerate that. I banned a few this morning already, and yeah. Let me see when these guys came in, because that's usually a signifier of like what happens. Let me see. Here they are. There's only a few of them. Like, these are just spam bots desperate to make money. But there's nothing you can do about them. Every Discord that's open to the public is going to run into those guys. You know, nothing you can really do about it. Just ban them and ignore them. And just, you know, be smart, guys. And if anybody tells you you want a random giveaway, run away, you know. What's up, J1? Hey, good morning, brother. Again, guys, what are you watching the most this morning? Let me know. Just know I appreciate you guys. You know, I really do. Y'all hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. We do this live every day. And like I said, if you haven't already, guys, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. I certainly appreciate all you guys. We've been growing like crazy lately, and so listen, if you guys want to help support your boy here, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. What we try to do here is we don't sell a course, we don't sell a service, we don't claim to be experts. Even the app I personally program myself is just given away to everybody for free. My big thing is like I'm never going to charge anybody anything for my content. It's all going to be free. And so if you appreciate that, we day trade live on stream every day. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and you'll get an alert anytime we go live. GFAI did bounce off of that 350 level we talked about too. So bounced right off of it. Now we're in a little bit of a range now between 350 and like 375, that kind of 25-cent range. But a lot of traders are paying attention to that as well. So we'll see what happens when we actually break out of that range for GFAI. So let me see what everybody's mentioning for their main stock today. Good morning. Are people signing up for the BitGet trading competition? I'm trying to get them to. I thought we had some issues with my sign up. But, you know, you can sign up here if you want to. You just got to search for Team B Trades. If you search for Team B Trades, you should be able to join my team on BitGet. Fun competition, though. The cool thing about that competition is that 30% of the prize pool goes to the biggest percentage gains. And so even if you're not trading huge, if you're making good percentages with a small account like me, you could still potentially win a ton of money in the competition. So it'll be fun. Hey, nice, Clinton. Hey, good luck, brother. Clinton says, got it. Hey, so you're jumping in Elon currency, huh? 120 million? Just jumping on a FOMO train. I'm such a goat. Hey, good luck, Clinton. I wish you the best, bro. I hope you do well, dude. Thank you for that $5, bro, and for the other 10 for the 15 today. I certainly appreciate it. But yeah, look at GFAI, guys. So remember, we talked about 350. We talked about 350, and look at where we bounce off of for GFAI. We literally pull down to the exact cent here. You know, and regardless of whether it holds, 350 has obviously been a support level that we've been calling out for, 10, 20 minutes now. Since this move over the VWAP happened for GFAI. So we'll see if it continues here. But that's the big level that I'm kind of paying attention to is 350. We also have a top of the range up here at 375 now. So a 25-cent range. We're going to wait to see if that breaks. The big goal here is just to see if it holds support over the VWAP level. One of my favorite strategies for pre-market is when a stock all of a sudden gets a big volume surge, breaks over the VWAP, and holds. And so you can see, like, if you buy this pullback here, you got a 25-cent bounce you could have taken advantage of. And so even if it crashes here, the pattern still would have worked on a short-term basis. So we'll see what happens now. Again, though, we want to see it hold over 350. And if it can't, I guess the levels underneath this we can look at are 325. So we're looking at it in 25-cent increments. So like 325 right here. We got these lows down here at 3 and 307. And so, we're just watching this range kind of right now. Yeah, hey, do your thing, Fred. Yeah, for sure, dude. I appreciate you, Fred. Even if you're trolling me, it's all good, dude. Do you guys buy crypto based off of technical analysis or just off of hype? I think probably a little bit of both. Hype is indicative of strength sometimes, at least short-term strength. Of course, not long-term strength, but hype is indicative of short-term strength. And I think if Shiba Inu showed us anything, it's that hype can influence stocks. It can influence cryptocurrencies. It can influence everything. And so you can't sleep on hype. Hype is a powerful thing. And so, if you don't need any other example aside from AMC GameStop craziness, a lot of that was driven by, short float and hype, and now GameStop has maintained over $150 a share for months and months and months. AMC has maintained over $30 a share for months and months and months too. So it's one of those things where you can't sleep on hype. Now, I do think that me personally, in my own style of investing and trading, I do look for utility more than anything else, but hype can certainly be indicative of future value. No, I appreciate you, Fred. Thank you, brother. Yeah, if you want to buy Shiba, you can on BitGet. For all those asking, just check the link in the description. You can find it on BitGet if you're trying to buy Shiba. What's up, Cal? Hey, good morning, bro. Hey, John, look at RKLB on your app. It shows a 196% short. Is that possible? I've noticed that some of the data that I'm using is a little skewed sometimes, which is okay. No data is going to be perfect. No API data is going to be perfect. So you said look at, hey, thank you, Fred. RKLB. Yeah, hey, that can't be true though. This has got to be off. Let me look at what this is showing here. Yeah, I mean, it's showing a high short float. Here's the short percentage float. It's 1.96, which I just multiplied it by 100 to give us what the actual number is, and that's why it's that. But it's just wrong. It's just bad data. Most of the time it's right, though. We look at AMC. AMC's certainly right, you know, at 18%. We look at most of these CEI, you know, BBIG. A lot of these is going to show like the correct data, but for a few handful of symbols, it's off, and that's any platform. You know, any API is going to give us a little bit of skewed data sometimes, and it's all good. You know. GFAI breaking out. Yeah, GFAI bounced right off of that 350 level we talked about, guys. So if you guys heard me, honestly, something that's really been something I've really been super pumped about is my technical trading skills. The last week or so, I've just been on point with my trading. The last few days, you know what I mean? So. Yeah, I mean, the last 30 days have honestly been pretty close to break even with my trading, though. Let's see what we got. Dude, freaking TOS is the slowest platform ever, bro. Yeah, we're gonna have to exit out of some of this stuff. It's too laggy, man. TOS is taking too long. So we're gonna have to exit out of some of this stuff just so we don't lag out here. We're gonna have to exit out of our app specifically. Maybe that's hogging some data. Exit out all these Chrome tabs. Get out of that. Get out of Discord. Get out of that. Get out of Squeeze dashboard. Get out of Ortex. There we go. That should make us run a little bit more smooth. We'll watch GFAI, which is spiking up big. What's TWS? All right, so we got GFAI flying up here, absolutely flying up. All right, guys. All right, so we got GFAI here. So look, we broke over that range. We'll see if we actually hold support here now. Dark Pool order time view on Prague. John Best has your VWAP break pullback. Yeah, I'm seeing Best rip. I'm watching GFAI right now, but Best is pulling back. So we'll see though. All right, so we got best. I don't know if I like that one as much though. We got GFAI up to 370s. Watching some of this other stuff here, see what we can find. All right, so we're pulling back to 360s for GFAI here. Pulling back to 360s. We'll see if we actually hold support there now. 360s, 350s. Do you think we're going to hold at the VWAP here? The other one we're looking at is Lucid. Lucid came all the way back down to that $35 level and then bounced right off of it. We do have best. And look at, what is this? Cade? C-A-D-E? No. WIMI, guys. Look at WIMI spiking up here. It's up to 506. So WIMI is spiking up right now as well. All right, watching a few other things here, but all right, so we got to bounce right at that 350 level again here. Right at that 350 level again. So, hey, we're going to see what happens, you know. Yeah, I mean, this has been my trading in October, guys. It honestly has been the first break-even month we've had in a minute, you know. Like, we're killing it in terms of like 90-day profit, but like it's the first break-even month we've had in a minute. We're green in this month. All right, there's WIMI moving up. MMAT. MMAT ripping. Is MMAT popping up? So let's look at 350 for GFAI. Here's MMAT. So I wouldn't really call this ripping, but you guys know me. Ripping is subjective. Sometimes I use ripping when it shouldn't. DWAC up there to still holding pretty well here. And you can see these support levels that we drew from yesterday are holding really nicely. Look at these two support levels that we drew yesterday. Still holding pretty nicely there. GFAI. Here's GFAI. Bouncing right off at 350, and we've kind of... You know, we haven't shut up about 350 yet, and 350 is holding. So let's watch that level for GFAI and see what happens. What do you guys think of these? Sorry, if you guys want to see my October, I've got a few people asking about it. I guess I'll show it to y'all. Again, this is the first losing month. It's not losing. This is the worst month I've had in 4 or 5 months, and it's still green, although slightly. You know, it's definitely not a good month so far. We're up $140 this month. We just had a really bad green streak when all that volatility started. You know, like on the 20th through the 25th, we lost a bunch of money. You know what I mean? From really from the 15th all the way to the 25th. So for that 10-day period, about a third of the month, we weren't doing that hot. But this week so far has been great. So if we started off on the 26th, let's see what this is. When did this week start? Oh, we started off on the 25th. So this week did not start off that hot. It started off here. And I mean, we're still pretty green, but it's about break even so far. We're up slightly here. The last 3 days, though, have been really nice. So the last 3 days have been all green, And if we go to details here, we're running about 67% accuracy in the last 3 days, 15% accuracy, or 31 winning trades, 15 losing. A little bit larger losses than wins, although my gains have been bigger on average, about 1.51 to 1 profit factor. But not too bad. I mean, it's just been a slower week, and we're going to work on scaling up a little bit more. Just to put it into perspective, guys, if we zoom out of this, just to show you guys, if we zoom out of this here, you'll see a little bit better, trend here. So if we clear this out and we look at like my 90-day, we're killing it in terms of like P&L. We're killing it in terms of P&L. But, this week it's been a little rough. You can see that's kind of the worst little green streak we've had in the last 3 months of trading. So, it is what it is, but we're getting there. Yeah, for sure. Lucid is the stock. Yeah, here's 350 for GFAI. We'll see if we actually hold that level now for GFAI. We're watching it, though, for sure. But again, you guys know me. If I'm not anything, I'm honest. And, that's my month for October. It's just been a tough month. Volatility's been good. Last 3 days have been really on point, though. We've been making money the last 3 days. And now that we have a cushion, we can swing a little bit harder today, hopefully. Just, we got to have that volatility. Fridays, historically, are not my best days. And so we'll see what we get. But that's the biggest problem, is that Fridays are usually not my best days. Yeah, for sure, Paulo. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's been your worst month profit for sure, but you have been on point with your risk, got into a few holes and quit when you got back break even. Yeah, and that's kind of how I do it, man. Honestly, I feel better. I feel better on days when I am green or when I'm really red and then I end green versus days when I have just a really green day. Like fighting back and ending slightly up is a better feeling than, having a $200 gain. Maybe not, but it's close. Emo? Yeah, I mean, if I was long-term trading, these are purely day trading stats. And this is, I'm a day trader. And so, these are day trading stats, right? And if we look at, my win days versus loss days, this is the impressive part, right? So, even in October, which has been my worst month, even in October, which has been my worst month by far over the last 3 or 4 months, right? But even in October, we're green 70% of days. So even in October, we're green 70% of days. It's one of the reasons, I think it's very people underestimate how difficult it is to run one of these streams, because it's how the stock trading community is, just a lot of ego. And so everybody's trying to tell me how to do things. They're saying, oh, you got to do this. You need to do this. You should do this instead. And at a certain point, I'm just kind of look, guys, I got this, I've been green for months and months and months trading the same system I'm trading now. And so I'm just going to keep doing it, regardless of whether losing months are going to happen. They're inevitable. There's nothing you can do about a losing month. The best traders in the world have losing months. You know what I mean? And so I think it's one of those things, a lot of new traders will try to, anytime somebody does bad, they try to fix it. But it's sometimes negative variance is there, and there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, MMAT running. Yeah, MMAT's popping up. It's at 490s. Let's see if we can break and hold over the VWAP area. That's what we really want, is a hold over the VWAP. Thank you, SPAC, my man. You have to stay true to what you do. Some of your guests. Yeah. Yeah. XALE Catalyst. Yeah, we got MMAT popping up here. So MMAT's running up. It looks good. It's at 490s. We're going to see if we hold there. What's up, Daniel? Yeah, this is the biggest thing that people should realize. Yeah, I don't know about the Canadian one. You know, my mom is in Canada. Maybe she knows. J1 says, my grandmother could have randomly chose a stock and doubled her money one day. It doesn't mean she knows what she's doing. Exactly. And like, that's what a lot of new traders here don't realize. Like, I talked about it the other day, but like the reality is I'm trading a $30,000 account and I'm making, anywhere between like $800 and $1,000 a month, right? Those percentage gains are very large relative to a $30,000 account. And traders that think it's not are brainwashed a lot of the time by gurus trying to sell them courses. In the end, those gains are big. Anybody can swing and risk their whole account and make 60, 70, 80% in a day, but you're risking a huge part of your account. And so while that might work sometimes, eventually it's not going to work. And guess what happens? Your account's going to be gone. I'm not trying to lose my account. I'm trying slow and steady growth. And so those percentage gains are great. They're good for me. And that's what people got to understand about it. It's not a gamble. If you're programmed to risk and try to make 80% in a day, you're probably gambling and you're probably just being sold that from some dude trying to sell you a course. In the end, we just try to be real with people. And my gains are certainly good enough for me. Yeah, WIMI, I saw it popping up. It looked good. WIMI hologram stock, or I think it's an augmented reality stock, actually. Pushing up, making big moves over VWAP. But again, if you guys remember what I always say my favorite strategy is, do you guys remember? It's right here. My favorite strategy is break over VWAP, pull back, look for volume to come in out of nowhere, break over VWAP, hold support, and then bounce. Beautiful strategy, works ridiculously well if you can be patient enough to wait for it. I'm not much of a pre-market trader, but I usually attack this one a ton after the opening bell. Hey, nice, Clinton. Hey, congrats, brother. All right, guys, so MMAT. Yeah, MMAT's pushing up a little bit. It rejected off of $5, but it's trying. Dude, I don't know why it says my internet is out today. Yeah, this is exactly true, Paulo, dude. This is very true of the stock trading world. Some of the day trading community is always like, everyone presents their best side. They get a highlight version of who the person really is and how the person really does in trading. They get a highlight version. Like, I could cherry pick my best days and only show you guys my best days if I wanted to too, and I would look like the greatest trader ever. But I don't, because that's misleading, but like, that's all the trading community is. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate, but like, that's why we try to be different. We try to be the outliers and just be real with people. GFAI did not hold 350. It finally broke down underneath it, and it tested it a long time, and it bounced off of it a really nice amount too. Bounced up 25 cents. Yeah, WIMI is ripping. It looks good. WIMI is up there to 530s, 520s. Yeah. Well, Facebook, the broader company, is changing its name, Chris. Facebook is still going to be Facebook, but the company that owns Facebook is going to be called Meta now, from my understanding. I might be wrong, but that's my understanding of it. Yeah, AJ, those look good, man. RVI is down huge percentages. Retail Ventures Incorporated, yeah, down huge percentages here, man. I don't know why either, but this is down a lot. Small float. My guess is it's either an offering, which doesn't look like an offering. It looks like something bad happened. Okay, so retail value shares Friday are being adjusted to account for a payment of $22.04 a share dividend. Price is listed as down 75%, but this is the adjustment for the value of the dividend being taken out of the stock. And so, we'll see what happens. But so it's not actual weakness. It's just them compensating for the dividend, which is kind of weird. But yeah, exactly, Fred. That's right. Well, no, I mean, from my understanding, Jim, they are still going to be like the app is still going to be called Facebook, but they're going to be owned by Meta, which is the broader company that owns everything. Yeah. Could a case be made for a bull flag coming to an end on sheep in 15 minutes? I'm still learning charting. I mean, there's always a case for everything. Here's the sheep chart. Or the sheep chart. It's not down that much though, guys. I mean, this is just consolidation. You know, so like what happens with any big move up is that you got a big move up, consolidation, another leg up, consolidation, another leg up, maybe pull back, consolidation. Like that's any big move. And so this move looks fine to me for SHIB. As long, again, my big support levels are at like 60 cents or 60, whatever 60 is, 60 whatever for Shiba. But that's kind of my take on it. Bro, why aren't you uploading your streams anymore? I mean, I am. I mean, I'm uploading them sometimes. It depends on if we have a new video out. If we have a new video out, the streams get hidden after they're published because, you know, it gives the videos more views. You know what I mean? But, you know, the last like week of streams have been playing. They've been there, you know. Y'all hit that subscribe button if you haven't already too. If you click the notification bell, you'll never miss a stream, you know. GFAI popping back over the 350 level, back over the VWAP here. Let's see if we actually hold now for GFAI. We still got Best flying this morning, and then WIMI with a huge rip, augmented reality stock up 518s, 520s here. Let's see if we hold the VWAP now. We already ripped up a lot from this VWAP breakout, and we'll see if we continue to hold. Hey, well, thank you, Ozan. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, dude. IONQ, guys, is pushing up, getting ready to break highs. It's at 1530s here. 1530s for IONQ. We got DWAC at 6960s too. What's up, Trader T? Had to chase LCID just now. Are y'all running into any lag? Lucid bounced directly off of that level we asked. So we asked about 35. And really, we were talking about the previous closing price. But this is the question. Do you think LCID holds over 35 in pre-market? And we bounced directly off of that level. So still looking pretty solid for LCID. I really like the fact, and again, it boils down to this, guys. All right, so please understand this. The previous closing price is the level at which a stock goes from green to red and red to green on the day. And so the big thing you want to understand about these levels is that a ton of other traders are ultimately watching these levels right here. So like, here's the previous closing price. So many traders are watching this level. Look what happens. We pull back to that level, and where do we bounce? We bounce literally directly off of this range here. And so that's what you really got to see is like the previous closing price holds a lot of sway over stock's movement, mostly because so many other people are watching the previous closing price. You know, everybody's paying attention to it. Yeah, that's right, Ozan. No, y'all lagging on the stream today is what I mean. I mean, it depends on what time frame of candles, Rick. So for me personally, I just want to see at least 2 to 3 confirmations, but it's not about candle count. It's just about how it looks. All right, good. What's up, Robert? What's up, Daniel? What's up, Rich? All right, so yeah, we got WIMI bouncing right off of the VWAP area at 510. Still popping up. Still looking at DWAC here. DWAC is at about 70. little bit under 70, so it's still worth a watch. PHUN as well. You know, PHUN is at 450s, so we're still looking at that too. No, WIMI had news. Let me look up the catalyst here. Here's WIMI right here. It did have news. I'm pretty sure it did, at least. I could be wrong. Hologram stock. They reported the submission of the trademark application for the WIMI metaverse to lay out developing the metaverse industry. So yeah, they submitted the trademark application. Yeah, that's the catalyst here. Yeah, Tesla up there to almost 1100. Looks solid, strong. BMRA popping up a little bit. What do you think of CRTX? It tanked off of not really that bad news. Bought at the bottom and it's climbing. Oversold. Yahoo said stop loss. It's like 14 now. Yeah, I mean, I don't... for CRTX. Yeah, I mean, you got to usually go with the broader trend here, but whatever happened here, this looks like an offering. It's either an offering or bad news. So what happened here? You know, what happened here the day before yesterday? That's what it really depends on. All right, so okay, so this is a biotech company that had failed clinical trial for their key drug in their pipeline. And so that's usually for biotech companies a really, really bad thing. And so thus, it tanked 75%. Now, aside from that, I don't know what you want to do with this. It's a biotech company that had failed trial results. You know, so like, I don't really want to speculate on it, to be honest, because I think there's just a lot of risk. You know, any biotech company that has failed trial results is usually risky. Now, again, you could go the oversold route and say, hey, well, this one's oversold. Maybe it bounces. My personal method of using those is like, if I am going to hold those, I'm not going to hold them long after that. Like, I might buy a dead cat bounce or like a huge dip, but I'm not going to hold it for a long time at all. And so that's purely up to you. It's a subjective thing, and I wish you the best. I hope you make money with it. Yeah, you're good. What do you think of Prague? I've been watching Prague the last few days. I think Prague has got a big enough following to make it worthwhile. And I think if we look at Prague over the last few months, it's been moving up pretty steadily over the last few months. It's gone from like 60 cents all the way up to $4 plus. You know, a little bit quiet the last few days. I prefer to look at it like on a 5-minute chart. And if we look at it on a 5-minute chart, you can kind of see this short-term range we've been in. You know, we've been in this really short-term range for the last few days. You know, really between like 425s, I would say. You know, maybe 450, I guess. And these lows down here at 330s. So this range has been pretty steady the last week or two. And so we're watching it, but who knows if it's going to continue. But it's got a large enough following to where it's worthwhile to pay attention to. All right, so WIM is up from Zuckerberg talking about augmented reality and holograms. That's plausible for sure. Yeah, bottom picking can be really dangerous. And I mean, this is coming from a bottom feeding dip buy or swing trader. Like when I swing trade, oh man, that scared me. When I swing trade, I'd buy the dip and really extended down companies. Okay, hold on.
Do you know where it's supposed to go?
All right.
Huh?
Yeah. All right. Just found you yesterday. You're the man. Hey, thank you, Joshua. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, dude. Big Mac costs going up. Honestly, dude, I never bought Big Macs anyway. As a child, I wanted Big Macs, and then my dad was always like, "Nah, buy you 2 double cheeseburgers, and boom, you got a Big Mac." And so my dad would never let me get Big Macs as a kid, bro. And so I ain't buying Big Macs anyway. You know, I'll buy now as a kid. I was like, "No, I want a Big Mac," and my dad was like, "Dude, be quiet. Like, take your 2 double cheeseburgers and be quiet. It's more food anyway." And he was right. And now as a parent and as an adult myself, I ain't buying Big Macs anyway, bro. I'm buying 2 double cheeseburgers. McDonald's will deal with it. We have GFAI trying here. We got CADE trying as well. We got WIMI on the move. WIMI is up to 530s, 540s. What's up, Steven? Yeah, man, I got the Saints hoodie, even though the Saints ain't doing that well. Honestly, I'm more of a Bengals fan this year anyway. Joey Burrow is the truth this year, man. He's doing great. So I'm more of a Bengals fan this year anyway. We got 530s, 540s. But yeah, WIMI looking very strong, guys. Very strong. We still got like IONQ ripping up here. BEST is trying, kind of consolidating under the VWAP now, though. Again, we're watching PHUN. We're watching BBIG. You know, BBIG is sitting at 504s right now, so we're certainly watching that and paying attention to that. Yes. Yeah, I'm from Louisiana. We got WIMI breaking highs, guys. It's up to 560s, 550s. Look at WIMI. It looks good. It's ripping up here. Yeah, that's right. Burrow for the W, man. Honestly, shout out to him. He's doing great things. He kind of proved the haters wrong. That's right. Go Tigers. Yes, sir. I mean, Tigers kind of, they're not really that good this year. But go Tigers anyway. I'm rooting for the Tigers. You know. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So, yeah, go Tigers. Hey, nice. Yes, sir. All right, but look at WIMI, guys. Very strong move. WIMI is ripping up. Huge moves. We got DWAC here. It's at $69. We're watching that as well. We got GFAI. Huge moves for WMI, though. Big pop. Whatever happened to Facebook? Did Facebook react well to the name change? Doesn't look like it did. Apple, down big today. What about the SPY? Tech stocks, I guess, are just down big. Redbox. Look at Redbox, guys. It showed up on the scans, but it's not really that good, honestly. No real volume here. Look at WIMI. WIMI. I can't talk today for some reason, but GFAI and WIMI look good. DWAC, PHUN. We're still watching to see if they hold support. We can look at like Mark or like BKKT too. IONQ broke highs, pulling back to 15, so we'll see if it holds there. Hey, nice Clinton. If we're going to Sonic, you got to get that extra long chili cheese coney with cheese fries and ketchup, and then you got to get a large Senna snack. That's what you get from Sonic. That's my order right there. XCLA starting to rip up over the VWAP. It's at 207s, guys. 207s, 208s. So we're watching that. Yeah, Lucid flying up today, guys. Huge moves. Not really today, more so yesterday. Lucid flew. Yesterday, Lucid was at like 30. Went from 27 all the way up to 39. It's currently at 37 right now. So huge moves. Let's see if we bounce at 550 for WIMI though. Here's 550. We'll see if we hold there. I'm British, full English, man. Well, hey, my last name is London, so you know we're long lost ancestry of England. You know, I have honestly, if y'all knew my full name, it's super English. You know. Got a little bit of Cajun in there, though. My mom's Cajun. Yeah, I'm honestly getting hungry talking about food as well. But you look at Excel up to 206s. Looks good. WIMI popping up here. We got ABIO making moves. DBVT slowing down a little bit now. What is that? What was that? WE? 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 Is up to 11.05. It's pretty low volume here, but we're still watching it. Here's DWAC too. It's at 69.30s. What's up, Aldrin? Yeah, my last name's London, just like the city. It's London is my last name. See? You see this right here? I can weatherman it real quick. You see this right here? You know, right? This right here. There we go. This right here. No, it was coincidental. My grandfather's name is Jack, or was Jack, and so we named him after my grandfather. But we got WIMI. Let's see if it holds 550 here. It's pulling back to that level now. We'll see if it actually holds support. We got UAVS. All right, so here's WIMI pulling back. Did not hold here. Did not hold. It's trying to hold. Hey, thank you, E-Rock. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. Yeah. Yeah, maybe, Jim. All right, nice, healthy. Hey, good luck, bro. Oh, I love the beignets at Coffee Call. Yeah, the beignets are super good there. Coffee's good too. Carol goes there and she likes to get the man, what is the coffee? It's the weird coffee. I can't remember what it is. It's like some fancy coffee from Coffee Call off of right off of college. Hey, what's up, Emmanuel? Hey, good morning, brother. What's up, Andrew? Yeah, sleeping in is not a bad move. There's not a ton of stuff going on. But yeah, we got WIMI pulling back. It's at 550s. We got DWAC. It's at 69.50s. Your last name is England? My last name is London. You know, who knew? No, it's not the Frappuccino. She'll get, I can't remember what it's called. I'll have to ask her when she comes back in here. She gets it from Coffee Call and BR, though, every time we go down. I haven't been to BR in, like, months, though, in almost a year, really. That's a long drive for us, man. It's like 5 hours away. HLBZ, guys, is pushing up. It's at 1090s. 1090s. Yeah, that's what it was, Jay. It's the chicory coffee. It's got chicory in it. I can't remember what it is. Yeah, it's something like that. It's some type of chicory coffee. It's got a different name, though. I can't remember what the name they give it is, but it's something like that. GFAI is up to 340. So GFAI bouncing off the bottom of this range. And I hope you guys see, like, when we document charts here, guys. So, like, when we document charts, nothing is going to be perfect. Nothing is going to be perfect, you know. But, like, on a broader sense, they follow each other. So, like, look at this level. It held here. It held here. Look at this level, you know. Look at this level here, you know. So these levels hold on a broader sense. And so are they perfect? No. Is anything going to go directly up to these levels and hold exactly off of them? Very rarely. But it's not about exact. It's about the range around these levels. And so that's why we pay attention to them. So again, 350. We've got 375 right here. We've got 330. And then we've got the slowdown here. Those are the main levels we're watching. And then WIMI did not hold at 550. It's pulling back to the VWAP now at 530. So we'll see if that holds. Yeah, is that what it's called? A Cafe du Monde? That actually sounds right. I don't know. Looks a little bit overbought for LCID profit taking today, maybe. I'm not sure, man. We're watching it for Lucid here. And it's volatile. It's bouncing right over that previous closing price. Right now, we just want to see it fight and hold over the VWAP area. Beignets are just really fluffy pastries with powdered sugar poured all over them. And I like beignets, but I look like Scarface every time I'm done eating them. I think I saw that from a meme, but it's true. But yeah, we got WIMI pulling back. Best still consolidating under the VWAP here. So we still got Best consolidating under the VWAP. We'll see if it holds. What's up, Jason B? Honestly, I'm still mad, bro. I don't even want to talk about coffee. I'm honestly still mad. I ordered this freaking low-acid coffee from Amazon, and they told me I would have it yesterday, same day. They were like, yeah, you'll get the same day if you order it right now. And so I'm like, okay, cool. Let me order this. Nope. Did not come in. All right, guys, we got WMI pulling back some. Let's see if we bounce at the VWAP now. GFAI at 340s here. We're watching it. We'll see what we get. We're watching it. A lot of people are paying attention. Yeah, I'm coffeeless today. I got tea instead. And nobody likes tea. METX. Yeah, METX is certainly one we're watching. It's at 62s, 63s, you know. So it's certainly one we're paying attention to. I don't know if we're going to keep... yeah. We got Mana. Yeah, I saw Mana and Crypto World fly. Shiba too. What's up, DS? Hey, good morning, brother. Add a tiny pitch of baking soda. Does it really? Maybe that's a good idea. We'll try it. See if Carol will make me some. Yeah, crypto gains are getting huge, bro, for crypto games. All right, so here's WIMI. So bounced right off of the VWAP at 525 here. And still moving up. METX is still edging closer here. GFAI, look at GFAI rip here, guys. So GFAI is all the way back to 360s, 370s here for GFAI. So it's making moves. It's popping up. What the heck is going on? Yeah. I'm gonna tell Carol to give me some coffee. And then I'm gonna add some. All right, guys, look at GFAI popping up here. GFAI.
Hello?
Hey, you're on speaker, so don't curse. Hey, where you at? Or where you by?
I'm here.
Oh, Oh, will you make me some coffee and then throw a quarter teaspoon of, or hold on, yeah, a quarter
You're
teaspoon.
about to walk out.
Oh.
To take the kids to school.
Oh.
I mean.
All right, but just throw me a cup in there. I'll yeah, just throw me a cup.
Of what?
Of coffee.
Okay, what kind?
What kind do we have?
I have pumpkin spice.
No, not pumpkin spice. Do we have any like regular coffee, like normal coffee?
I have the fall blend or the maple pecan.
Give me the fall blend. All right. All right. All right. Thank you. Love you. Bye. All right. Nah. All right, so we got GFAI popping up. DWAC still trying to hold support here. We'll see what we get. Yeah, pumpkin spice. Get that out of here, bro. You know. All right, look, we got GFAI popping back up. So it's back over the view up here. WIMI is making moves too. So WIMI is back up to 540s. So it looks good as well. So these are making moves here. It's up to 540s, 530s. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, Squid Games is a Netflix series. Yeah. She is, Fred. She is, brother. Probably, yeah, Brenda. When the market opens is usually my go-to. So GFAI up. What's your favorite stock today, guys, and why? Let me ask this. Again, what is your what are you watching the most this morning? Or what is your favorite stock this morning and why? Let us know. What's your favorite stock, guys? RFL? Okay, we can look at RFL. WIMI both bouncing at the VWAP here. Same thing with GFAI. So here's RFL. RFL looked good yesterday, honestly, so it had a really nice move. Again, it goes back to what my favorite strategy is, which is, again, I'll sound like a broken record with this, but it happens so much, it's profitable. Huge influx of volume coming through. Big break over VWAP. Pull back to hold support. Buying that dip is super profitable. Buying that first dip after a huge break over VWAP with good volume, ride the bounce up. Very profitable setup and strategy. I use it daily. It's my favorite strategy in the market easily. But RFL... this one, it's tough to tell. I mean, if you look at the 15-minute chart, you can kind of see the whole picture, which is that this one had some bad news on the 30th. And then it rebounded some, but it still had some pretty rough news. All right, let me catch back up and see what everybody else is saying. RVI, ALF is down huge. METX. Yeah, METX has been very volatile today. So here's METX. So METX has been pretty volatile. What's up to 64.5 cents? That 70-cent high from the last few days is relevant, I think. So like, let's look at that. So here's 70 cents. Very relevant level here. That's 70 cents or so. We also have CEI chart. CEI looks terrible for me. Oh, wait. Hey, I need a quarter teaspoon of baking soda to reduce the acidity in there. Will you do that for me? All right, well, thank you, baby. If you just want to bring me the baking soda in a spoon, I'll do it. Oh, wow. Yeah. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. No, I appreciate it anyway. You want to see this cup Carol got me? Look at this cup. It literally says, I wake up for makeup here. This is my cup right now. It says, I wake up for makeup. It's pink. You love to see it. I'll drink this thing, man. I'm cool. I'm comfortable. I'll drink it, you know. Anyways, we got CEI. It's up there 130s. But, weak. Slow. Diluted for CEI. It's just been diluted so much. The float is huge. The range is tiny. You know, yesterday or in pre-market all day, it's moved 4 cents. So, you know, or like 6 cents total. So it's just not really my style. DWAC is certainly one we're watching. We're looking at this 68.50 support level here. 68.50 support level. We'll see if that continues to hold. What else we got? Lucid. Yeah, we're definitely watching Lucid today. Lucid's very volatile. Huge day yesterday. Big move up. Held exactly off of that previous closing price, which means it's following technicals nice enough. And just a huge day for Lucid yesterday. So we're certainly watching Lucid too. Tesla. Yeah, we can watch Tesla.
This is baking soda, but it's already
the difference. All right, this is sodium.
All right, love you.
Love you. Sodium bicarbonate. You think I could use baking powder instead? Will it do the same thing? Oh, you want soda, not power. Hey, thank you, Fred. Apple, WIMI. Yeah, WIMI is definitely one that we're watching too today. Huge moves, holding at the VWAP, pulling back to that 525 level, and then holding support there. You know, this looks good. It looks good. Very volatile stock, big volume coming through for this one as well. And so, yeah, we're certainly watching WIMI too. Yeah, we get it. It has to be soda. I got you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys. Apple. Yeah, we can watch Apple too. I just joined. I didn't hear much info on PHUN. Bought in at $9. Big loss. Yeah, I mean, PHUN. To be honest, it depends on what you're trying to do with PHUN. But yeah, this dip has been pretty nasty for it. You know, it went up to 24s. You know, but it just didn't hold. If it can hold at $4, maybe we're talking, and like maybe it'll look good. But we'll see. Okay. On what I'm reading on Google is so we're looking this up. Okay, so yeah, it says you can add baking soda while brewing or just a regular ready to drink cup of coffee. So that's fine. All right, what is this? This is 1 teaspoon. How much am I supposed to add? A 1/4 teaspoon, right? All right, guys. So let me know what your favorite stock is right now. GFAI pulling back heavily here. Here's GWIMI. We're still watching DWAC. DWAC is at almost 70. And if you look at the 30-minute chart for DWAC, it looks pretty strong. Let's look at the daily chart here for GFAI. It's a little slow, but we're watching it still. No, it's all right. I just need to lower the acidity of my coffee, guys. Oh no, I'm spilling it everywhere. There we go. That should be good. All right, guys. So yeah, so GFAI just plummeted down under the VWAP here. We'll see if it bounces right back up. We're still looking at WIMI here. It is holding over the VWAP at 525. So looks solid. We're still paying attention to it, guys. Again, let me know what you're watching today. If I haven't mentioned it yet, let me know what you want to see. UABS. So UABS news is coming through. So here's UABS. And yeah, UABS is ripping over $3. It's up to 315. Let's see if we can find a catalyst here for UABS. This is AG Eagle Aerial Systems. They had a SenseFly unit named to Blue Small Unmanned Aircraft System 2.0 list of drone suppliers by the U.S. Defense Initiative or Innovation Unit. They didn't discuss terms. I have no idea what this means. Their SenseFly unit was named to the Blue Small Unmanned Aircraft Systems 2.0 list. So apparently one of their drones was added to some list of unmanned aircraft systems by the U.S. Defense Innovation is what the catalyst is for UABS. And that's the reason it's up. UABS has a float of about 74 million, 75 million. All right, guys. So we'll see what happens with this one. We're watching it. All right. It's about a quarter, maybe a little bit less than a quarter. Let's add a little bit more. All right, that's probably good. All right, there we go. That should be good enough. Scarface over here with baking soda. Anyways, MBTX break it out. Yeah, we're watching GFAI. We're gonna see if it rebounds here. METX is up to 68 cents, ripping up huge for METX, breaking over pre-market high. Let's zoom out and see if we can find some levels that we should pay attention to for METX here. So 70 cents is huge, basically the highs from the last few days, and so certainly worthwhile watching. CRTX, yeah, I mean CRTX looks okay. It's just down huge, maybe it rebounds, but it's kind of a a oversold play. Yeah, WIMI bouncing right back over VWAP up to 540s, 550s, high 567 in pre-market. We'll see if METX pulls back to like this level here at 64 cents. So we'll see if we can pull back to that 64 cent level. What else we got, guys? Yeah, here's a good question for the chat. Do you think DWIC bounces? Do you think DWIC ends green today? Good question. Do you think DWIC ends green? We got METX ripping up, WIMI holding, and then again, here's DWIC. If you look at the 30-minute chart or the 15-minute chart, you get a good picture of kind of what happened to DWIC in the last week. Hey, what's up, Michael? Hertz. What's the new symbol for Hertz, Clinton? I remember I dip bought HTZ when it went bankrupt and made a few $100 on it, but like I thought that it eventually got unlisted. So what's the symbol? Yes, In-Law says I think it'll bounce. Arthur says DWT will test low 60s but may close green after hours. Interesting. Is it too late on METX? I mean, I'm not sure. It just depends on what kind of trade you're trying to get involved with. I have no idea, though. I don't know whether any of these are going to go up, down, or sideways. We are not investment professionals. None of these are stock picks. I'm just basically calling out the volatile moves. Not telling you to buy any of these. Don't know what any of these are going to do. DWAC, a lot of profit taking, probably go down because of Friday. A lot of folks will not hold over the weekend. I think it'll bounce. IMMR, HTZZ. Okay, so it's a new symbol. It's an OTC stock too. But yeah, look at METX, guys, flying up at 68 cents. 68 cents for METX. Huge moves. Still looking at GFAI. Didn't hold over the VWAP. I'm kind of moving in this range that we drew. And we drew this range out earlier, and you can kind of see, even if it doesn't hold one specific level, it's still kind of moving in this range that we've been watching all day for GFI or GFAI. WIMI bouncing a little bit. All right, are we ready for this coffee, guys? Seems like 70 is the support, plus market looks down today. Yeah, I think 68.50 underneath this can be support too. HTZZ is the new symbol for Hertz. Hey, thank you, Michael. I appreciate you, bro. All right, look, here goes METX ripping up. It's at 70 cents. 70 cents. Huge move. METX is flying up here. Here's WIMI. It's at 540s. Best. UAVS making moves too. It's up to 311s. All right, so yeah, HTZZ announced the purchase agreement of 150,000 Tesla Model 3s. Since then, Tesla high-end 3s and AMD GPUs. Yeah, UAVS, guys, pulling back. Let's see if UAVS holds over the VWAP area now. We're at 308s, 309s here. Yeah, BBIG, a lot of people are waiting for news to drop for it. And so it's certainly one that we are including on our watch list today for BBIG. 100 million in the float for BBIG. We'll see what we get with it. We're watching it. Bullish on AMD. Yeah, AMD's been flying. MVIS. Yeah, MVIS tanked down. AMD's been flying this week. It's at $120. What is that noise? Oh. It's the API group. All right, RVI. Yeah, RVI's down big. DWAC WIMI. My favorite two in pre-market are probably METX and WIMI. And when I say that, I'm not saying that these are going to go up. I'm just saying these are the most volatile, and these are holding over the VWAP in the nicest way. Maybe UAVS could be included if it bounces and test highs again. BKKT up or down today? I have no idea. Lucid popping back over VWAP here. It's at 37.40s for Lucid, so it's making moves too. Yeah, Lucid's flying. It's at 37.30s, guys, making huge rips. Big moves. Oh my gosh, dude, coffee tastes so good. Coffee tastes so good. Even with the baking soda, which kind of hurts the taste a little bit, coffee tastes so good, man. It just doesn't compare to tea. Tea just doesn't compare to coffee. Anyways, that's the first sip of coffee I've had in months. Tastes so good. METX flying up. We got WIMI on the move. GFAI consolidating in the range we talked about. BEST at 250s under the VWAP here. We got BEST at 255s. We got METX at 67, 68 cents. MF Global. We got METC. Redbox. Prague today. We're watching Prague. What's up, GE? Yeah, yes, sir. Let's try. All right, guys. Prague quiet today, but we're still looking at it. Look at METX, guys. So remember, and this is why, like, listen, if you're trying to figure out why you should watch this live stream, right? If you're trying to figure out why you should watch this live stream, guys, this is why, okay? Because I can tell you, hey, $70 is a big level that might act as resistance. And then look at METX. Where does it go? It goes exactly up to the level we drew. Exactly up to the level we drew. This is why you should pay attention to this live stream. Is because, again, I'm not saying I'm the best. I'm not claiming to be the best. I'm definitely the top 3, though. Sarcasm, I hope you understand. But no, my technical trading is on point. And so when I give you guys levels, I'm not telling you to buy or sell at those levels. I'm telling you where the major resistance or support levels are on any specific chart. And this is why you should listen, is because I'm able to say, hey, look, 70 cents, and METX goes exactly up to 70 cents, And so, again, I've said it a million times already, but like a lot of new traders try to learn strategies. You should not be learning strategies in the beginning. You should be getting a firm understanding of technical trading. Technical trading is very difficult. And if you don't have a firm grasp and you're just copying other traders or you're just copying other strategies, you are not going to make money. Trade small and trade off the technicals and learn technicals first. That's going to give you a huge edge over most other traders, because a lot of new traders in the beginning are just memorizing strategies without the understanding of why they work or where they work and the psychology behind them. All right. So just try to understand what I'm saying here. Again, why did the 70-cent level work is because it was an isolated level from the previous few days. We had a bunch of levels right around here. These two levels were just big isolated levels from the last 2 days. There's 2 reasons why a stock will respect a big level like that. Number 1, multiple confirmations. Number 2 is isolation up here. So like if you look at the 70-cent level, it's isolated up here. And so it's obvious. The easiest way to put this is that it's obvious. Right? It's obvious. The more obvious the level is, the more traders that are going to base their trades around it, the more traders that are going to use this level as a profit target. And so sure enough, when we go up to there, what happens? We reject because so many other traders are using the 70-cent level as a profit target. And so we get up to 70 cents and then we reject back down underneath it because other traders are taking profit there. It's another reason why like new traders a lot of the time get stuck to where they're only buying high of the day breakouts. High of the day breakouts don't work. The reason they don't work is because traders like me are taking profit at those levels. So understand the psychology behind it, Yeah, almost top 2, bro. You're close. Hey, good luck, Sophia, with that. Yeah, I have acid reflux, so it's just, it's rough. Thoughts of an IRNT? All right, and so now we're testing 70 cents again. You know, now we're testing 70 cents again. Again, we actually rejected off of it. If we can break and hold over that level, it's going to be a better sign of strength. And so there's the break. There's the hold up there at 71. Do you trust pre-market highs? In what way? You know, I watch pre-market highs, of course. I think watching pre-market highs is an obvious thing you should be doing. Am I going to buy pre-market high breakouts? No, not anymore. I used to, and I made videos on it and all that. But like pre-market high breakouts, they just don't work enough. I would more so rather the break of pre-market high and then a hold of support with confirmation. You know, that is what I would prefer the most. Like, so if a stock breaks pre-market high and then actually confirms that level of support, that is a really good sign, you know. But as I've grown as a trader, I don't really base my trade off of any one thing. Like, I'm not going to base my trade purely off of pre-market high break or purely off of support. I'm going to base it off of extension and volume and pre-market high support and confirmations and range breaks. And so you're kind of getting a cumulative view of where the technicals are, and then you're basing your trades off of those, if that makes sense. Might seem a little complicated, but it's not. Do you think WIMI will do good at the open? Maybe. I have no idea, and nobody else does either. And so the reality is, I stopped trying to base my trades purely off of predictions, because in the end, like most traders, you're going to have a better time reacting to what happens instead of trying to predict it. Yeah. Yeah. What's up, Mo? Hey, good to see you, bro. All right, so yeah, and this is why you don't trade high of the day breakouts or pre-market high breakouts, is because experienced traders are taking profit at these levels. You know, it's one of the biggest things that traders should understand, is that experienced traders are taking profit at these levels. Like, that's why high of the day breakouts don't work. A lot of new traders, the only sign of strength is high of the days, high of the days. Let me buy high of the day breakouts. They don't work. Why? Because people are taking profit at the top of the range. So if you're buying it right at the top of a range, it's going to reject on you a huge percent of the time, exactly like METX is doing right now. Why is it rejecting on you? Is because other people are taking profit up there. That's the top of the range. People are saying, hey, I'm going to take profit at the top of the range and buy at the bottom of the range. And so they're waiting for pullbacks to buy into, and then they're taking profit at the highs. And so if you buy at the highs, it's going to crash down on you. You know, it might work sometimes, but most of the time it's going to crash down on you. What's up, Mo? MMAT? Yeah, MMAT has been really volatile lately. Down to 470s, but still a pretty green pre-market. So, you know, good day yesterday, too, for MMAT. So it's still at 470s. It's trying to hold there. I have no idea, Saucy. I don't know whether you should hold or not. I really don't like telling people yes or no in those situations. The reason why is because I don't want to be responsible for them. If you know, if I tell people no, if I tell people no, don't hold, and then the stock rips up, they're gonna be mad at me. Or if I tell people yes, hold, and the stock crashes down, they're gonna be mad at me. And I don't, you know, again, I'm not an expert. I'd rather just not have that type of pressure. You know, GFAI is back over VWAP. It's back over that. Let's get the VWAP's interesting, but look at this range right here at 375 to 330. This little, you know, 40-cent range is interesting. METX is breaking over the VWAP too, or breaking over the previous high of the day too. But again, the big thing is we want to see it hold support first, and it's really not yet. You know, so it's trying, but it's not holding support yet. DWAC is back up to 70. PHUN is at 460, so it's bouncing back a little bit. GFAI is moving up, so we got some stuff. We got a handful of things moving. Lucid is moving. Wow, yeah, Lucid is ripping up, guys. So for all those watching Lucid today, it's up to 3820s. 3820s. Right, exactly, T-Man. That's exactly right, brother. You know what I mean? And it takes a long time. Like I said, I know this from experience. I know this because I was a new trader at one point in time. And I was just programmed to buy high of the day breakouts. Really, it's FOMO. It's like you see a stock breaking highs and you ask yourself, you say, hey, is this going to continue up? And then FOMO makes you buy it there, and then it slams down on you, and you're sitting here like, oh, the market's rigged. You know what I mean? Like, that's how new traders act. You know, but the reality is you shouldn't be buying it at highs. That's where newbie traders buy it. What clouds people's judgment there too is like they see one instance of it where it works. Like they see one instance of it where it breaks highs and keeps ripping up. And so that misleads them to think that it's a good strategy when it's not for a large majority of people. At the same time, I can't say anything is bad. If somebody can make it work, they can make it work. And I'm not going to say it's a bad strategy. I just think that most new traders lose money trading high at the day breakouts. And so that's something that you really got to understand. It might work certain situations, but not for me, you know. Yeah, Lucid flying up, guys. Let's see if it holds at 38 bucks right here. Let's see if we bounce off at 38. Oh my gosh, dude. It's good, but it's bad. Ugh. Yeah, that baking soda makes this coffee gross. It's still good, though. It's still better than my tea. I'll say that. Yeah, exactly, Jesse. You know. RVI had bad trial results. I'm pretty sure, Lewis, if I remember. Bad trial results is what I think happened to RVI. Why is METX moving in the first place? I don't know. We can look it up. METX is up because... No, I'm running low. All right, so again, let's see if Lucid bounces at 38. Company announced a strategic partnership with AGM Group Holdings for blockchain and cryptocurrency mining. And they announced that yesterday for ABTX. That's the reason it's up. And look at this $38 level, guys. So, look, I mean, we've already bounced up about 20 cents. So even if it fails here, how am I able to say, hey, let's see if Lucid bounces at 38 and then it bounces at 38? You know, same concept I said before here. You know, you zoom out, look at all the support at 38. And it rejects immediately, but it bounced initially, and I'm a scalper. So, like, I'm taking advantage of this little bounce, and then I'm getting out, you know. But sometimes it's going to rip up more, and it's easy. But by taking profit into a small bounce like that, you can kind of protect yourself from these little drops. Regardless of that, though, at the $38 level, it did bounce 20 cents from that level. AMC to the moon? What's AMC doing? All right, here's METX finally pulling back some. AMC's at 35 bucks. UABS is at 3. Look at X here, which is US Steel. X is popping up. It's at 26s. Yeah, I feel you, Try. Yeah, do your thing, brother. Like I said, as you mature as a trader, you realize that other people are going to make things work that you can't. You know, I'm sure Try can make some strategies work that I would just lose my tail on, you know? And so it is what it is. Trading is a very subjective thing, and people have different personalities. And so some people are going to be really well suited towards scalping, taking really quick, short-term skeptical trades. Others are going to be really well suited towards diamond handsing things and holding them for a long time and making money that way. And it's just dependent on your personality in general. Neither of them is wrong, you know? Yeah, Lucid did have a catalyst, and it's trying up here. So Lucid did have a catalyst. Lucid, it's an anticipation of the Lucid Air deliveries, which is going to begin on the 30th tomorrow. That's the catalyst that I see now for Lucid. What's up, Juan? No. I saw somebody mention AMC, but I looked at it. It's not really moving much. It's pretty quiet, to be honest, and slightly red on the day. WIMI at 530s, holding really nicely over that range we drew. METX at 67 cents. GFAI still in that range. And look at where we bounce here too. Like, look, we bounced directly off of that 330 level we drew here. So we're following that range pretty nicely. Yeah, for sure, Eric. Yeah, the lucid catalyst is deliveries for sure. Yeah, that's another good mentality to have, is where a bag holder's getting out, you know. People say scalping hurts the market. What are your thoughts? A lot of the time, the people saying that are just blaming it on random things because they were wrong about their predictions. Like if I say a stock's going to go up to $100 to this week and then it crashes down to, you know, $35, instead of taking accountability for that and being like, damn, I was wrong, it's a lot easier to say, hey, it would have worked if it weren't for scalpers, or if it wasn't for these super secret. It's kind of like Scooby-Doo. It would have worked if it wasn't for those rotten kids. Like, it's nonsense. Scalping gives liquidity and volume to the market. It doesn't hurt the stock in any significant way. You know, and anybody blaming a failed prediction on scalping is just trying to scapegoat it, basically. You know, the reality is, again, people give wrong predictions and then they need somebody to blame, and so scalping's an easy target. And so they kind of rile up all these new traders that don't really understand the market to get their pitchforks out and just be like, scalping, bad. You know, it's just kind of like, scalping doesn't do anything significant to the market. It's just quick short-term trades. It's in and out. You know? Oh, I'm definitely Paper Hands. I'm Big Papa Paper Hands. That's my nickname, you know. Hey, what's up, Brian? Hey, welcome, man. All right, WIMI bouncing right at that level we talked about at 530s. Popping right back up to 545s, 550. We'll see if it breaks. Yeah, for sure. I kind of agree with Chris, too. Is like, if you really want to understand the flow of movement, you got to see it from both sides. If you're only long, you're biased, you know? Like, one thing that made me a way better short trader is by understanding what happens when stocks go long, is by trading long, and vice versa. What made me a really good long trader is by understanding what doesn't work with shorts and then taking the counter side of that, if that makes sense. And it works. You just got to understand both sides. Again, though, you got a lot of new people that are giving out really crazy predictions for stocks, mostly just trying to gain followings. And then when those predictions don't work, instead of being like, yeah, I was wrong, guys, I'm sorry, they instead blame it on scalping. They'll blame it on, you know, synthetic shares and naked shorts and like all this crazy stuff. But the reality is they were just wrong about their predictions and they were just trying to get views. You know what I mean? And I've seen that a lot over the last year. Oh, I'm definitely more spunky with the coffee. How much would I put on a single trade? Depends on the stock, depends on the strategy, depends on the day. Might be the baking soda. Yeah, hey, could be. This is gross, though, dude. I don't know if I put too much baking soda or what in this coffee, but it's not good. Oh, my gosh, that's terrible. All right, we got METX pulling back finally here. WIMI up to 550s, GFAI up to top of the range and then back down. So UAVS didn't hold the VWAP. It's under threes. Best is at 250s. CADE is low volume. DWAC back over 70, which is great. PHUN holding over 450s, which I think is a big support level we should pay attention to. Yeah, 100%. I mean, I like coffee, regular plain coffee, but this has just got too much baking soda in it to try to lower the acidity of it. Yeah, it's definitely better on the stomach, and that's all I'm going for here. Yeah, I probably put a little bit too much. Yeah, I appreciate the tips regardless, guys. Yeah, I've tried omeprazole one. It doesn't work. It makes mine worse. UAVS at 290s. What are you? Again, let's see what everybody else is watching today, guys. Tums. Yeah, we've tried Tums. Here's a good question. What is everybody's favorite trading strategy for today? Yeah, I have omeprazole. I have pantoprazole. I had an endoscopy last year where they found a hiatal hernia. And so they found a mild to moderate hiatal hernia. And that's certainly what's causing my stomach problems. And so I had to give up coffee. But if I could find one that has low acid, it'll be easier. Here goes WIMI. Rip it up over that range high at 550s here, guys. So WIMI is over that range high at 550, still popping up. Let's look at this 267 high as well. But it's moving. Yeah, WIMI just ripped. All right, look at that weird move on METX. Was this a glitch? Does anybody see this? What happened there? WIMI back under that range. And again, you can see 550 here. And if you look at just this little range here, you can see why we're watching it. Look at 550. Look at that range. It rejects it again. What is this on METX, though? Here's DWAC. Was that WIMI popping back up? All right, so it finally ripped back over it. Let's see what happens now. Big step is see it hold at 550 and then make a test for that 567 level. Hey, thank you, Cliff. I appreciate you, bro. Favorite strategy, pull back to 50 and watch for the next candle to open above previous candle. Okay, seems reasonable. There goes WIMI here, guys, over 550. Finally breaking out. And you can see what happens when we finally break out of this range. So we're in this range over 550. We finally broke out of that range, and then look at the big move up from that. Let's see if we get 567s now. Making nice moves here. Other one we're looking at is like BBIG too. Here's BBIG. It's at 5. All right, so there's 567s. We just hit that. And again, this is why you watch these ranges, because when these ranges actually break, you've got some momentum coming through. Let's see if we reject at the top of this range now. What is BBIG 10%? That means BBIG was gapping up, or was up 10% in the last day. So like BBIG yesterday was at 450s. You know, it's up to 5 or 510. So that's roughly 10%. There goes the break of WIMI. Hey, what's up, VWAP? Oh boy, another insecure kid in the comment section talking smack to random people because he's unhappy with his life, Justin. You know? Oops, did I say that? I'm sorry. We got WIMI up there at 560s, 570s. WMI is full of RSI bots. Yeah, we can look at CEI. I mean, CEI is pretty rough looking, though, to be honest. We're at 128s, 129s. CEI is pretty diluted, been diluted a ton, too many offerings, small range. It's only moved 4 or 5 cents in pre-market, just very slow. Prague slowed down a little bit. There goes WIMI. It's up there to over 570s. Hey, yes, sir, Anthony. Hey, we got to win. We got to take that W today, brother. We got to take that W. Hold on. My wife's calling me. Hello? Hey.
Hey, what do you want me to cook this weekend? Something that we can do.
I don't know, baby. I'm working right now, man.
I know, but I'm about to go by the grocery store, so I need to know what you want.
All right, well, just go look at everything else I bought last week and just get the same stuff.
Hang on. Hear you. What?
Just go look at what I sent you last week and then get the same stuff. The opening bell's about to happen in 10 minutes, baby. I gotta go.
All right. There's no meal that you'd like.
Give me quesadilla stuff. Make sure you get new avocados. Get another thing of shredded cheese, and that should be good. But I gotta go. I love you.
All right. There's nothing else. No cereal, a type of drink or anything.
No. Here, get more cereal. Get Chex.
Checks?
Yeah.
Like Honey Nut checks?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, love you. Bye.
Bye.
All right, sorry. Yeah. Peanut butter Chex, never had it. I like Chex. I don't know. She always does it, bro. You see that? She always calls me right before the opening bell, like right at the most hyped time of the day. She's like, "Hey, you want anything from the store?" I'm just like, "No, buy me quesadillas." You know. Yeah, I know, bro. I know. She's a good wife, bro. Yeah. Yeah, hey, you see that, Jay? I'm like, "Hey, baby, the market's about to open. I gotta go." She's like, "Okay, well, what kind of cereal do you want?" I was like, "Hey, just go look at what I told you last week and get the same stuff. I'll eat it again." You know. All right, we got look at WIMI, guys. Huge rip up. Pull it back to 550s now. So now that we test the top of this range, let's see if we actually hold support. Yeah, she does, Israel. You know, that's what I said. Yeah. Carol's timing is notoriously bad, bro. It's notoriously bad. Like, I love her, and she does it because she loves me, and she cares about me, and so that's good, and I appreciate that, and I love her too. But, like, terrible timing, bro. Terrible timing. You know. My daughter's timing is too. My daughter will come in here and try to hang out with me in the morning. And, like, I like hanging out with my daughter in the morning, but she'll come in here and she'll want to just hang out and talk about other stuff outside the stock market. And I'll have to be like, "Yo, I love you, but, like, this is the opening bell. Y'all got to get out of here. You know, I got to concentrate." Yeah, she's been on the show a bunch before. She's made videos with me, all kind of good stuff. So she's cool. Yeah, if you want to see what she actually looks like. Oh wait, she's got her own. Yeah, look, I can show you what she looks like right here. This is Carol. Yeah, I love you, but get out of here. You know. All right, look, we can see WI bounced at 550s, exactly off of that 550 level we haven't shut up about all day. Huge moves. And we'll see if we actually hold here. METX holding over VWAP, GFAI trying, DWAC over 70, PHUN over 450. US Steel was moving. UAVS didn't hold, but we're still watching it. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you know how it is, Ken, you know. But no, we got UAVS on the move. WIMI holding at that 550 level, which is really where we want to see it hold. Where do we bounce off of, guys? We bounce off of 550. It's X, Ken. A symbol for USD was X. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the way I do it says, coming up on 30 years of marriage and the bride always walks in during the last 2 minutes of football. I know, dude. Carol, I was watching the Astros game, and Carol really insisted that I go and take the trash out right in like the 8th inning. It was in that game where we were only up by like 1 against the Sox, and I was just kind of like, dude. All right, guys, look, WIMI looking good, up there to 560s, still popping up. We got 5 minutes, guys, 5 minutes. All right, guys, the opening bell is coming soon. We got DWAC kind of moving up. What are you watching at the opening bell? Or here's a good move. What's the top 3 plays today after the open? Let me know. Yeah, like I said, I love Carol and I appreciate her, but she's got the worst timing ever. You know. All right, we got DWAC, it's at 70s. We've got WIMI at 560s. HEXO. Yeah, I mean, Pony, we don't sell a course here. We don't sell a service. We don't claim to be an expert. We don't charge a penny for any of our content. It's all free. I don't even claim to be a good trader. And so we're just talking about what stocks are moving today. Not selling a course, not selling a service, not charging a penny for anything. So yeah, we're certainly entertainment purposes only, you know. Don't sue me, I guess is the point. GFAI is edging closer to the top of this range too at 370s. Lucid, yeah, LCID. Rip it over highs here. So Lucid breaking pre-market highs right before the open. 4 minutes before the opening bell. Lucid's breaking highs here. Yeah, I'd say try, you know. 3 minutes, guys, 3 minutes. ACB, cannabis play. It's been a little quiet lately, though, but we're watching it. Look at Lucid, though, guys. Lucid breaking highs up there to 3870s. Lucid breaking highs right before the open. Up there, 3820s, 3870s. Hey, good luck, J1. Yeah, Lucid and WIMI are definitely the most volatile ones right before the open today. Excel chart real quick. Slow today. 196. Looks like a large float stock. Watching $2. All right. Here's AMC. Lucid still edging closer up here, guys. We got this 30, basically $40 level above us. So if we break over these levels, we got 40 right above us too. All right, guys, 2 minutes. Hey, let's do this. Breaking highs up here for Lucid and WIMI. Making moves. What do y'all think of this song? Good, bad? Let me know. All right. Lucid. Look at where we reject, guys. Same level. WIMI is looking pretty strong. Good volume. Again, I don't know if it's going to continue, of course, but we're watching it. Less than a minute, guys. Less than a minute. AMD ripping up before the open. DWAC up over 70s. We got the SPY at 450s. All right, guys. About 10 seconds. Good luck. All right, guys. Good luck. Here's the bell. All right, guys, there's the opening bell. We've got WIMI at 550s. We've got Lucid up there to 3890s. Here goes Lucid breaking highs right before the opening bell. It's at 39s here, team 39s. All right, Apple ripping up right at the opening bell at 148s. SPY trying to move. Lucid and WMI are both ripping down here at the opening bell. Let's look at GFAI. GFAI just broke over that range here. Over that range is at 380s. $4 here, just hit 4. Lucid's falling down a little bit. What was the other one? METX. DWAC's falling down a little bit. It's at 69s. Let's see if it bounces off of 7. GFAI is up to the 390s, $4. We'll see what happens there as well. WIMI falling down to the VWAP. We'll see if we bounce off of that. AMD's ripping up. The SPY's trying. Apple's trying too. Yeah, X is up. Huge pre-market. And after the opening bell too. There's GFAI. It's one of the stronger ones into the opening bell. I'm not going to say it's going to keep going up. I don't know. But it is one of the stronger moves into the opening bell. Best is down. DWAC pulling back down to that pre-market low at 68.50. We'll see if we bounce there. SPY popping up. Apple ripping up. All right, we're in 25 shares of Apple, just a little swing, really. All right, so GFAI, guys, has not even turned around here. GFAI is hammering up huge. WIMI is trying to bounce back a little bit as well. DWAC hit that previous low of the day and then bounced directly off of that. Is back up to 69.50. So it looks like it might be coming back a little bit here for DWAC. We're in Apple. We're probably going to get out small here right now. Yeah, we're just going to get out here. Less than $10, $9 loss, pretty small. DWAC starting to rip back up, and if it gets over 70, it might be good. We'll see if we bounce at $4 here for GFAI. Here's $4. We'll see if we bounce here. Here's DWAC trying to make a move back up. Apple completely reversed fast on me. PHUN hasn't done anything yet. And then BBIG here, guys. BBIG's down a little bit as well. Prague, METX. Yeah, Prague's ripping up some too. Look at Prague, PROG. METX is trying. METX is up to 68, 69s. BBIG starting to creep back up too. Again, let's see if we bounce at 4 here for GFAI. BBIG starting to creep back up. Look at this. It's up to 590s. Is OCGN ripping? Yeah, OCGN's flying up there. It's at 1090s, 11s. DWAC did rip up here, guys. Look at DWAC. DWAC just broke highs. Put a red to green move. Still moving up. We're short a little bit more of Apple here just to poke around at it. We might buy DWAC if it pulls back to a reasonable level here. Give it a second. I'm gonna buy a little share size here, like 10 shares. Oh no, never mind. I'm not gonna buy 10 shares now of DWAC. Not yet. OCGN. OCGN is just flying up, guys. Look at this move. Wow. OCGN is up to $11 a share now. Craziness, to be honest. Absolute ridiculous moves. GFAI is trying to hold it 4. Honestly, I wish my TOS charts didn't lag like this. I know it's only 4 minutes in the open, so hopefully they'll calm down a little bit, but just hitting some lag. Look at OCGN though, 11s. All right, so we did bounce at $4 for GFAI. Look at that $4 bounce. So we talked about it, and we bounced. We'll see if it continues to hold though. Look at OCGN though. I got a bad entry here on Apple. It's just a bad entry. scanners are switched. Yeah, they're switched. They're switched already. I'm pretty sure they are. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're switched already. DWAC didn't do much. Kind of reversed. All right, here goes OCG and pulling back some here. I got to figure out what kind of size I want to take with this. It looks good. Just got to get a pullback level to attack first if we can. All right, we're getting a nice breakdown in Apple finally here. Let's see if we get a full breakdown under these lows. Nice. Go ahead and cover that. All right, so we're down $4 today. Small little green. All right, so maybe I should have bought that OCG and dip. Man, you see this lag? It's taking me so long just to do anything here for TOS. It's too slow. All right, what else is moving today, guys? METX. Yeah, METX is looking good, consolidating over the VWAP well. Kind of tempted to buy a little bit of OCG in here. I just don't know what kind of size I want to take here. Let's take 25 shares just in case. All right, we're at 25 shares. We'll see what this does. Maybe we can add a little bit down to 1075 since it is such a small size. And hope we get a big rip. We'll add one more lot there. That average is 89. If we can add a little bit more, again down to 75 is the goal. Slapping a little bit on Apple right now. We're also in OCG in. All right, we're gonna get one more lot of 25 shares. Fix our average a little bit here. Doesn't look like our Apple trade is working that well. Well, now it's reversed. Only 25 shares here. Nice. Got a nice little bounce. Cool. Took a little bit off there. Hold the last little bit. See if we get to move over 11 or so. Roughly break even in our Apple trade too. All right, this is taking a little bit too long. We're just going to capitalize on that gain. And then we're in Apple riding this breakdown here. See if we can get a full breakdown. All right, we got out basically made a little bit of money there on Apple too. So we're up today. We are up small, but we're up $5, you know, but we're green. And maybe we can add some back here. We'll start to scale up our size a little bit more on OCG and if it looks good. Lucid, what's Lucid doing? All right, Lucid is flying up here, guys. I missed this. It's up to 41s here. Wow. Apple broke down a little bit more too. Maybe I could have taken advantage of that, but OCG and dip, so glad I got out of that when I did. SPY's flying up. What are you guys watching the most right now? I see a lot of stuff running and moving and kind of going crazy. What are you guys watching? Green or red so far today, guys? Let me know. INND. Lucid. All right, here goes Lucid pulling back some here. OCGN's down a little bit too much for me. It's right around the VWAP though, so it's a good little neutral level. So maybe it bounces there. GFAI is starting to head up too. We're up to 430s. Green. Nice. Yeah, GFAI bounced right off of $4 here, guys. You guys remember me calling out 4? Look at that bounce. I got to start taking those plays. because I'm right about them most of the time. Apple heading back up. SPY is flying up this morning though, so that's the only reason I haven't swung a little bit harder today is because the SPY is ripping up. So I'm really hesitant to short any large cap stock when the SPY is that strong. Lucid breaking highs again, not really giving me a pullback level to 40 like I wanted, but just a very strong move for Lucid right now. Up there to 41.20s, 41s. Yeah, it is what it is, J1. Nice. Green. WMI failed under VWAP. Scalping a little bit of Apple here. GFAI is ripping up beautifully here. So we get a breakdown now. I'll get out here. Build up a little cushion on the day. Man, I got faked out. I should have held that. It's all good. It's all good though. We got OCGN trying to bounce a little bit. Looks a little bit better. I'm really tempted to buy some more of OCGN here. We can buy this and then use this level right here as a risk at 1070. Lucid pulling back to 41s. All right, we're getting close. We can start to consolidate under 1075. We're just going to jump out. We'll get out there. Pretty small. Scalping a little bit more on Apple here. We'll come back to that one. Lucid, big pullback here. All right, we made a little bit more on Apple. Here, look at the Lucid pullback here. That kill candle's a little bit too large for me to want to get involved with now. Now, maybe OCGN faked me out and it bounces right back up. What else do you guys see today? PHU win, GFAI. All right, look at Lucid holding over 40s now. Yeah, look at GFAI right back up here. Dude, I wish my computer wasn't freaking lagging, bro. Like, I wish my computer ran smooth. You know, it didn't lag over freaking everything. I'm gonna have to exit out some Chrome tabs. Maybe I should restart TOS, but... All right, we're in OCGN. 100 shares. So we get a little pop up here. Nice. Take a little bit off there, protect the trade. Add maybe a little bit down to 1075. Here. Keep it roughly break even as a trade. To the 80s. Oof. Roughly break-even trade here. Yeah, we got out of that. Just too much risk. GFAI. Yeah, look at GFAI. Weird. What happened to Lucid here, too? Here's Lucid. So Lucid just dumped down as well. So Lucid crashing down. What else is moving here? Roughly break-even day. I mean, we're up slight. Look at WIMI starting to creep back up a little bit here. WIMI. We got DWAC, which is starting to creep back up some, too. Look at DWAC. Look at DWAC, guys. It's starting to creep back up. It's at 69.50, 69.70s for DWAC. Look at this. Look at WIMI. It's starting to creep back up as well here. So these are both trying to run a little bit. It looks like, it seems, at least. Trying to scalp. All right, look at these. They're trying. There we go. All right, so we've been able to capitalize on a little Apple short. It's taking a little bit too long, but we made a little bit of money on Apple there. Slightly green now. Yeah, BKKT. Yeah, look at these. So let's see if we bounce at 540 here for WIMI. All right, so DWAC started to rip back up. We're going to scalp back into Apple here. And again, I'm kind of tempted to buy a little bit of this one, a little bit. All right, we're going to scale into Apple here too, but it might be a bad move. We're going to get out over 75. Watching DWAC pretty heavily too. Trying. Okay. Scalp it a little bit more. 50 shares of Apple. I can show you guys this trade. I'm watching WIMI pretty closely too, though. See if we get a breakdown under these lows is what I really want here. Here's WIMI. Let's see if we bounce at 69.20s here. Close enough. SPY study pushing back up here. If it's going to influence Apple, we just got to get out. WIMI, or not WIMI, DWAC did bounce at the VWAP right around $70. It's moving up big. We're going to take a little bit more off here. Look at WIMI. So, man, it bounced directly off of that VWAP area. Apple's breaking down too. All right, so we're up, some in Apple. WIMI is starting to make moves, so maybe we can play this one. Or DWAC, I keep calling it WIMI. A little bit too late for this one. Wanted it at 70. Didn't quite get it. But here goes the breaks of the highs here for WIMI. Not WIMI, man, I keep calling it DWAC. Best. Yeah, you are banned, sir. No reason to spam. right, so here's maybe an entry for DWAC. I'm trying to figure out what kind of sizing. This thing's got a huge range, so I think I'm going to take like 10 shares here. I like that big down wick too. So we're going to try 10 shares of DWAC and see if we get this move back up over 70. Under VWAP, we'll get out. Maybe jump back in if we can. But ideally, we just want to see a bounce here. OCGN's trying to fight its way back too. Yeah, I'm texting. Yeah, I'll turn my volume down. My bad, guys. Apparently my phone texts too loud. All right, we're right around exit break even here. I'm not going to risk a ton on this DWAC trade. Man, look at WMI slam down. Yeah, I don't like that. We're going to get out. If it rips up, it's fine. It's just not a risk I'm willing to take. And maybe we did get a rip up. But look at WMI slam down here. So when moves like that are happening, it's a Friday. We just got to be careful. Scalping a little bit of Apple too, but not getting the results I really wanted here. Squeezing up on me pretty quick. At the same time, though, the more support we hold at DWAC here, the more I like it. Where's this music coming from? Oh my gosh, dude. I turn around. Stupid. Frustrating. The stupid loud music comes on, and this is how trading can kind of distract you. Live streaming can kind of distract you sometimes. So I go to turn the music off, and then as soon as I look at my Apple position, I'm down, $18. Could have been avoided, but, it is what it is. Just, try to turn the music off. UAVS. So here's the P&L today. Not really what we wanted to see, but yesterday we made pretty solid money. We're down $27, $28. It's all good. UAVS is ripping up though, so we're watching that. Yeah, it's an expensive song for sure. It's all good though. Like I said, we'll try to make it back, and if not, we'll be okay. DWAC did rip up. It did fake me out, which is all good. It happens, but too much risk anyway. Especially with these big crazy movers. Like a lot of the times, these can just dump down. All right, so we just scalped a little bit off of Apple, so we fall back a little bit. Nice. Just made basically most of our money back on Apple. Attacking it like this. Still kind of looking at DWAC though. Kind of still interested in that one to a certain extent too. We'll add some more to Apple here and try to catch it rip back up. Take it up there. Try to scale in a little bit more here. To 100 shares, which has been our kind of go-to share size lately. As long as we don't just see a huge rip up in Apple, we should be good with this. All right, there we go. All right, well, that's how you make your money back pretty quickly. We just capitalized on the Apple breakdown. Once we reject it off the VWAP, that's usually the best sign to attack. So that's kind of what we got there. Go ahead and get out the rest here. So yeah, we made all our money back pretty fast. We're down $11 now, so it's all good either way. What happened to WIMI? UABS is still ripping up. We're still watching DWAC here. And DWAC completely faked me out. I told you guys, I usually love this strategy where we reclaim over the VWAP and hold back. But, just kind of missed that one. Got scared out a little bit, which happens, Look at DWAC up to 71s though, guys. UABS pulling back to try to hold support there too. Up there to 71s. We'll see if it breaks. UABS is up there to 320s too. Catching a nice little breakdown still in Apple, but DWAC up to 71. So let's see if we can break and hold that level. Swinging a little bit more on Apple now that we're getting a bounce back to the VWAP. These are usually my favorite moves to attack. Hopefully this will work, but we're gonna have to get out pretty quickly too if it squeezes up anymore. DWAC pulling back some. There goes UAVS ripping up to 330s here, guys. 330s for UAVS. Huge move. Looks good. DWAC is giving us maybe another pullback entry here. Maybe. Oh, God. I got to catch Apple again. Squeeze it up against me. I'm waiting to see if we can reject at 147s, which we kind of are, but we're certainly going back and forth, and TOS is just bad programming here. All right, so here goes DWAC. Oh my gosh, I look away. Apple kind of sideways trend. It's a Friday. I got to get out of Apple now. Squeezing up too much against me and just lost like 40 bucks there. So not really super happy about that, but it's a Friday. Usually I perform worse on Fridays. We're down 57 bucks. You know, relatively small though. We'll see if we find something else. DWAC is still one I'm looking at, and UAVS is still ripping up really nicely there too. What did AMD end up doing today? I see OCGN back over VWAP too. Yeah, and this is the P&L if you guys want to see it. Not my favorite day so far, but, you know, nothing yet. How you guys doing today? Good, bad? Let me know. SPY pulling back a little bit. Maybe we can get something there. METX, DWAC. I'm watching this mofo. Got to Lucid, DBGI, DWAC. Let me catch back up in the chat. Yeah, I see UAVS moving some here, but you know, we're gonna wait. There goes DWAC. Huge dump. So this is, I guess, what I was originally worried about with the first move. So we're just gonna wait to take anything now. Here's the SPY itself. So the SPY itself is pulling back. Maybe UAVS can give us a good entry. Maybe. We're going to see. Wonderfully crappy. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm not super, you know, upset about it either way. You know what I mean? Either way, it's been a pretty green 4 or 5 month string. And so, like, a losing month is inevitable. It's going to happen. And the only people that think losing months don't happen are new traders that have just entered the market that usually bought some guru's course. And so they think they're just going to be green like their guru always says they are. But in the end, the market is very difficult to make money in. You know? AMD looks like a nice pullback. Yeah, I'm watching it right around the VWAP. It's pulling back to the VWAP area. It kind of looks good. It just depends. Sideways choppy day so far with a lot of these. So it's just one of those days where I don't know if I really want to swing super hard today. It's a Friday, and you know how Fridays go a lot of the time. So, you know, Fridays are some of those days where it's like the harder you push, the worse you do. And I'm not trying to get stuck in that, you know. And so we're just going to try to, you know what I mean, stay steady and not force anything. Hopefully we can do that successfully. Chewy, yeah, I've seen Chewy, dog food brand, or not dog food, but pet store, basically. Huge rip up today. Yeah, it looks really strong today, to be honest. So it's something we could watch. DWAC is breaking down. AMD kind of is too. What is that, like Disney doing? Disney's kind of consolidating too. SPY's consolidating here as well. So just getting a lot of sideways moves right now. Check QS. I've heard a few people mention QS to me today. And it looks good. Yeah, it's moving up nice. Steady, strong. Disney bouncing at that previous close. DWAC breaking down a little bit. The SPY's trying to break down too. You know, what else you guys see today? Anything? FAMI? You can glance at FAMI. FAMI's ripping up really nicely. I don't know how I didn't see this before, to be honest. Because FAMI looks very solid. Just a strong move here. Watching the SPY. SPY's kind of quiet at this point in time. So it's like we're watching the SPY, and we'll see what we get, but it's just a little quiet time right now in the market. What else do we have here? We've got UAVS trying. UAVS is pulling back to some support potential there. So we kind of have that. Big pullback, though, for UAVS, in all honesty. FAMI's pulling back some, too. SPY's trying. Yeah, for sure, Paul. That's kind of what I'm seeing today, too. Just a slow day. It's a Friday, guys. So, like, if it's your first time trading or if it's your first few weeks trading, Fridays are usually very slow. So, just not good days to trade, unfortunately. Historically, they're some of the worst days that a lot of traders put in. And so, just don't force anything today. Sometimes you get emotional and you just keep pushing when you shouldn't be. And so, sometimes Fridays can definitely jump out at you like that. And look at GSMG starting to rip. So just be careful, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And the big problem with Fridays is that stocks just hold trends less on Fridays, Apple is slightly red on the day, but kind of break even. Disney is kind of the same way. AMD is also. What do you guys see? What's your favorite stock right now? Let's try to find something. How is your day going so far, guys? Mine not good. Losing. But, could be worse. Is the market closed Monday? What's Monday? Mark ripping out of nowhere, guys. Huge squeeze. Look at Mark up to 220s for Mark. 220s, 230s. Craziness. Also, guys, we still got some people here, even though it's kind of a slow Friday. If you haven't already, go check out BitGet. BitGet, this is a word from our sponsor. And so, if you want to see BitGet and use the same crypto platform that I use, it's the best crypto platform in the game right now. BitGet. Oh, that's the wrong link. Hold on. Let me get the right link up. There we go. If you look at BitGet's got everything you could want if you're a crypto trader. Mark flying up at 230s, by the way, guys. Mark is ripping up 233s, 234s. Huge moves. Huge rip for Mark. Monstrous move. SPY is honestly pushing up pretty nicely, too. In all honesty. All right, but look at Mark to 250s, guys. 250s. Crazy, honestly. These are ridiculous moves. 245s for Mark. Wow. Mark stole my lunch earlier. Hey, I believe you, man. It's a tough one. BGI popping. Yeah, I see BGI. But yeah, y'all check out BitGet, guys. Here's BitGet. BitGet is really dope because what BitGet allows you to do, and I'll try to put this on the small screen so we can watch Mark. But what BitGet allows you to do is BitGet allows you to see which traders have been the most profitable and copy them trade for trade. And so you can look at these traders and see which ones are really profitable and see which ones are not. And you can judge based off of their accuracy rate. So like, for instance, this guy has an 80% accuracy rate. He's got 366 percentage gains over the last 3 weeks. And you can look here at his P&L right here, and you can see green, green. So like this dude has been killing it. He's made almost a little bit over $8,000 since he started trading with BitGet, and he's got mostly green trades here. I mean, look, like I said, look at these green trades. He's got some red in here, of course. He's about 80% accuracy. But what's impressive is that his green trades are much larger than his red trades. Look at this, 1%, 2%, 7%, 6% losses. His wins, 75%, 113%, 112%, 91%, 66%. And so literally his wins are way larger than his losses. And so you can copy him trade for trade. All you have to do is go to follow right here. And you can literally copy him trade for trade and say, okay, so if he's making about 8K over a 3-week period, I don't want to trade that large. I want to take about 20% of that sizing. So I go to fixed ratio here and I say, I want to follow him with a 0.2 ratio. That way I'm taking 20% of his size. I'm not risking a ton of money. I'm not risking my account, but I'm taking a 20% of the size he's taken by using 0.20 as a fixed ratio. I can then even say, hey, I want to get out if he loses over 20%, which if you look at his losses, very few of them are over 20%. And so if he's losing more than 20%, it's going to automatically just kind of exit that trade for me. That way I can kind of protect my account and follow this guy trade for trade. It's super easy. You can also be a copy trader as well. And of course, I can't guarantee you're going to make money as a copy trader. I can't guarantee you're going to make money as a copy trader. Nobody can. But what this allows you to do is you can earn 10% of the profits that people make. And so if you have 100 followers and you earn each of those guys $1,000, then you get to keep 10% of their profit. So if you earn $100,000 for all of your followers, you get 10,000 of that as a copy trader. And a lot of these traders are not trading large. Like some of these guys are using $100 or $200 because they're judging their percentage gains. If you're making 100, 200, 300%, it doesn't matter if you got $100 or $200, people still might want to follow you. And so it's a good way to make money if you're a profitable crypto trader. And that's what a lot of these guys are doing. That's what a lot of these traders are doing, is that they're just trading small. And then if you want to practice to be a copy trader, you can. You just go to simulation up here and you say, hey, you can practice for free and just kind of practice your copy trading, try to get some good results in there, try to make money doing it. And it's a good way to kind of earn money as a copy trader. Really dope way to earn money as a copy trader. And so you could also trade futures. And so if you want to short Bitcoin or go long on Bitcoin, you can. They have futures and you can take up to 125 times leverage. So they give you a lot of leverage. If you know what you're doing, you can make some money doing this, guys. You can. And so if you know what you're doing, you can earn a killing copy trading and trading on BitGet. And the dope part about BitGet is that they allow US users. So they do allow KYC verification for people in the US. And so if you're in the US, you can use BitGet pretty easily by signing up. You can also just regularly invest in crypto. And they have some of these big moving cryptos. They have Shiba Inu. They have Dogecoin. They have XRP. They have all these really hot cryptocurrencies that are up big. Mana is up big. They have that as well. So you can just regularly invest in crypto on this platform as well. And it's super useful. And they are a sponsor of our video. And so listen, guys, everything we put out there is free. We don't sell a course. We don't sell a service. We don't claim to be an expert. And so just like radio shows, eventually we're going to have to do commercials. But this is a really genuinely dope platform that is really useful for a lot of traders. And if you want to check it out, you can just go to buy crypto at the top right once you sign up and say, hey, I want to buy $500 worth of Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever using Visa, MasterCard, bank transfer, however you want to deposit money. You just click purchase at the bottom right and boom, you'll have your money within 2 to 10 minutes. Super easy. And so check it out, guys. I'll post this link. Really easy way to help support the channel. Again, great sponsor of ours, super cool company. And again, you can check it all out here if you want. There's the link if you want to check that stuff out, guys. There's the link right there. Check out BitGet. Great way to help support the channel. Easy way to help support us. Like I said, everything we do here is free. And so, if you want to help support the free content we put out there, check out BitGet. There's a few other things you could check out to help support us, guys. You could check out Top Step. Top Step funds traders and futures. And so, the SPY has been super profitable lately, and you can trade futures and try to get funded. Look at GSMG just tanking there through Top Step, and they fund traders. So they give you a demo. If you hit their target on the demo without hitting their max loss and following their rules, then they fund you in that demo account. They fund you $50K in the base one with an 80% split, and they're regulated and pay out millions every year to their profitable traders. There's the link if you want to check that out too. But anyways, guys, we got Mark pulling back to the VWAP. Let's see if he can hold 225s. OCGN doing really well. I'm not trading these currently, so we can just put OCGN up here. I haven't lost any money on OCGN aside from what I lost earlier the day with 440. So I'm not trying to hide anything. We're just making the charts bigger. We're at 1080s, guys, 1080s for OCGN. It's creeping up back over the VWAP. We got DWAC back at 68 cents as well. Or at 68. UAVS. Now UAVS is at 320s, 340s. So we're watching that too. And what else do we got, guys? What else do we see? You'll see anything else good today? UAVS, Best is down. Yeah, I saw Best faded back down. Some today as well. There's Best right there. METX will have another peak. Yeah, Best just did not hold anything. We got METX here. Yeah, METX is faded back down. It's a Friday, guys, so y'all just be careful. You know, today or usually today, a lot of traders make money and then give it back on Friday. You know, so y'all just be careful. That's one of those days. WMI. Yeah, I saw WMI. It's just very risky for me personally. You know, it's kind of going up and then slammed down big. So these are usually the ones where I just kind of avoid, you know, if I can. Yeah, Mark went up and then dropped big. Well, Mark just pulled back to the VWAP. So it's not too bad for Mark. We just got to see what happens and wait. SPY has been kind of pulling back some. So if you want to see why a lot of these are moving up and then heading back down, the SPY had a really good day at the opening bell. And then it's just kind of slowly faded back down some today, unfortunately. So it's one of those days where it's like it did really well in the beginning, and then it's just kind of getting a little bit more quiet as the day goes on, which happens. IONQ slowly sinking. Yeah, it's kind of making it a little bit move back up. What are you guys watching the most right now? Let me know. Yeah, Mark is tough. IRNT. Yeah, IRNT couldn't hold the VWAP, unfortunately. That was the goal, was to see it hold the VWAP area, and it just didn't, unfortunately, there. You know. Anything else, guys? Watching Lucid. Yeah, what happened to Lucid? I saw it earlier. Yeah, Lucid just ripped all the way up to 460s and just didn't hold, unfortunately. You know, and like that's the move. Like you want to see it hold, and it just didn't. Market's just slowing down is really what we're getting. SPY creeping back down, Lucid slowing. It's a tough, slow day, guys. Y'all see anything else? I'm in big on DWAC. Well, good luck, Shannon. I hope you make money, you know. OPK. I use mostly the VWAP here today, team. I mean, that's mostly the indicator. Oh, my bad. The music stopped. And it's just been a tough week because a lot of stocks that I generally trade have been sideways movement, you know? So I think that's the month of October. If we go back and we look at like a lot of the penny stocks and if we look at a lot of the stocks I trade, the opening bell has been very risky, you know, very risky to trade in the last like few months, you know, or in the last like few weeks. I mean, a lot of chop, a lot of sideways movement, unfortunately. And we're not doing too bad today, you know, but like it could be worse. OCGN. So they're 1090s. All right, so we got DWAC trying to make a move back up. Is Shiba Inu trying to make runs? So let's look at Shiba Inu on BitGet. Yeah, so Shiba's coming back. Yeah, so Shiba's back up to 72s here, guys. So are you buying Shiba? Let me know. And if so, why? Yeah, no worries, cats. RVI, I'm pretty sure, had bad trial results for a biotech stock, which is like a bad sentence. I don't think they met their primary endpoint in their trial, which is usually like a death sentence for biotech companies, brother. So that's probably what happened to RVI. I remember looking it up earlier. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Also, guys, y'all can check out Benzinga, and you get, like I said, you get a 2-week free trial for Benzinga, completely free. Also, guys, join my team for the King's Cup. So if you've signed up to BitGet and you haven't joined my team, you're missing out. The King's Cup has a ton of prizes. So if you look at this, the prize pool is 100 Bitcoin, literally 100 Bitcoin, and you win NFTs. You can win a PlayStation 5. It's a dope competition. You just have to have $300 in USDT in your account to enter. That's all you need. So you just sign up. Make sure you have $300 in your USDT, in Unified Futures USDT, and then you can enter my team on the competition. And the competition starts on the 3rd. At least I think registration ends on the 3rd. But it's honestly a really dope competition. The cool thing is that 30% of the prize pool goes to percentage gains. And so even if you're not trading large like me and you're trading small, 30% of the prize pool goes to percentage gains. And so you can still potentially win 30% of the prize pool with good percentage gains with a small account like me. 70% goes to the largest gains total, but again, 30% of those prizes goes to just the biggest percentage gain. So even if you're trading with like $500, you could still potentially win on the King's Cup. Really dope competition. And I'll post this link here if you want to check it out. Go join my team. And there's the link and kind of how you do it. Hey, nice, Arcane. And again, BitGet does have Shiba, and they have Mana as well, which are the two craziest movers in the last week. So a lot of people have been asking me how to buy Sheeb. You just go to Spot on BitGet once you sign up, and you just type in HIB, and here it is. Check it out. Hey, have a great weekend, Jesse. Thank you, brother. Dogelon. Yeah, I see Elon coin. I saw that today. Will Redbox ever come back? I'm not sure. PHUN has arisen. Look at OCGN flying up, guys. U-shaped breakout pattern for OCGN. Huge rip. Huge move. Popping up big here. Here's PHUN as well. PHUN isn't back yet. DWAC, same thing. Not back yet. Yeah, for sure, Sky Guy. That's probably the right move, brother. Yeah, I survived the tornadoes, cats. For sure. All right, OCG making moves though. It's at 11:20s. Cats, did you ever get my email? No. About what? Okay, I'll check it out, cats. I'll search for it. MRAI. Do you think Bitcoin news would move something? Potentially. I mean, Bitcoin moves everything in the crypto world, to be honest. DWAC is kind of moving back up to 69 here, guys. So look at DWAC. It's starting to creep back up. These have been very unstable today. Hard to make money. And so I'm not going to push any harder in these, I don't think, today. Just difficult to make money, guys. Listen, guys, and remember, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Everything we do here is live for free. Remember, you can get a free trial of Benzinga. So if you like these scans, you can get a free trial of Benzinga just by going to the link in the description. And again, you don't even need a credit card to get a 2-week free trial if you haven't already. Benzinga's super dope. They've got a lot of cool stuff on their platform. Very, very big platform. A lot of really cool stuff. So I'll post that link one more time. I'm probably going to get out of here, though, guys. I don't see much I like today. Slow day. It's a Friday. The more I sit around the market, the more I'll probably lose. So, like, I'd rather not sit around and push on a Friday when the volume's low and it's just not a good day. You know? Hey, you as well, Tiny. Have a good weekend. Hey, you as well. See you Monday. Hey, nice, Jay. Congrats, bud. That's great. Yeah, we're down today, but it's all good. Again, if I sit around, I'm going to lose, unfortunately. So I just don't want to sit around and lose. I hope you guys understand. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button as well. We do this live for free every single day. And yeah, good luck, guys. Love you all. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. But yeah, good luck. Yeah, see you guys next week. Is the market closed for Monday? I've heard a few people think it is. I don't think it is, though. Right? What's Monday? Monday is... I don't think we're closed, right? No. No, we're not. All right, good. We're open Monday. So I'll see you guys Monday. Hey, love you all. Good luck. See you guys next time. It's slow because it's Friday, Jim. I've been trading the stock market every day for 3 years. It's slow because it's Friday. OCGN's ripping up, though. So, I mean, that's not really slow. But like I said, I'm going to get out of here for the 4th time. I'll see you guys next time.